We are here. It is Sunday. We are back. We are back. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. We are back. We are back in the building. We are alive. We are well. I'm beautiful. I'm living. I'm breathing. I am here with everybody, bro. We have so much to get into. We have so much to get into, but we cannot get into it unless everybody shares the live stream. So can I have everybody repost the live stream right now? It's okay. I am gonna go and take a look at to see who reposted it, and I'm gonna hook you guys up with something. Yo, guys, I got a special announcement today. I got a bunch of special announcements today, actually. Let me go see who reposted this live stream, bro. Let me go see who reposted the live stream. Oh me, yo, DDS. I appreciate you for reposting the live stream, DDS. You are a stallion. You are amazing. Did a drop go down today? Did a drop go down today? We're gonna go and find out. Chumbo Fett, I appreciate you for reposting the live stream. Thank you so much, Mo. It means it means the world to me. Thank you. Sorry if you guys are wearing headphones. It might sound a little crazy, but we are in the building, man. We are in the building. How's everybody feeling? Let me know in the chats. How is everybody feeling? Did everybody go for the Elmon X drop? Have you guys been going for the VeVe drops? Did you guys go for Avatar? We are gonna go and take a look. Also, I am gonna give away a painting today. I am gonna give a painting away. If you guys are not aware, I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I want to show you guys what I got. I have the What If Mighties. That is right. The What If Mighties. And I've made Wolverine because we don't have Wolverine just yet. So we got a Mighty Wolverine. We got a Mighty Batman. That's right. We have a Mighty Batman. I think I'm going to give away a Wolverine today. I think I'm going to give away a Wolverine today. We got the Steamboat Willie Mighty. The Steamboat Willie Mighty. And if you guys can tell, I did these kind of pixelated style, right? They're kind of pixelated. And I got some of the OGs. We got Deadpool. We got Magneto, but we got the Mickey Mouse Mighty. We also got the Steamboat Willie Mighty. We also got the Batman Mighty, the blue Batman. Actually, I think somebody bought the black. I had two Batmans. Somebody bought the other one. I got the OG Wolverine and the Venomized Magneto. Bro, we are going to give away one of these paintings today in like about an hour. I got to go and take a look at David's interview. I got to go and take a look at Elmon X. I got a lot of shit to get into today. So we're going to get into it and we're going to do it properly. But first, I want to thank everybody for being here, bro. Everybody, I want to thank you guys for being here. And repost the stream. Repost the stream. That's all I'm asking. All right? All right. What should we get into first? Should we get into Jan Collects? Should we go and take a look at David Yu's interview? Because David Yu did an interview. Ooh, David Yu did an interview. Let me go and take a look also at the Kid Arcades because I haven't really seen the Kid Arcades in a while. Oh, I got to connect my wallet. I thought I was already connected. All right, let me connect my wallet because I do got the extension, Ethereum, connect to OpenSea. And let me put in my password. I know you guys can't see that. Connect. I am connecting to OpenSea. How many people use OpenSea? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me go onto my account and find out. Yo, shout outs to Elmon X, bro. I got my hot sauce. I don't know if I got the physical one yet. I got to go back to my old house. I got two different houses. I got to go back to my other house to see. I haven't been over there in like 3 weeks, so I might have already gotten it. Not too sure. Let me go and take a look at the Kid Arcade, and we're going to go choose a winner for one of these paintings, all right? We are going to choose a winner for one of these paintings. So let me go over to the Kid Arcade project. 221 editions, 221. Let's view the collection. Just in case you guys don't know, this is the Kid Arcade NFT. All right. It's 300 items and each one is individually different. That is right. Each one is individually different. Some of you guys might have one. I think that's Raven right there. I recognize Raven. Some of you guys might have one. Some of you guys might have two. And what is this Mickey Mouse doing there? The Stars and Moons Mickey. I have no idea what that's doing there. But we got the Kid Arcade. So today I am going to go choose a winner. And give you guys a painting. Now, if you guys don't know, I do have the paintings. The Venomized Magneto. Yeah, I like it. They're big. They're kind of big. I mean, they're not too small either. They're kind of. I mean, I look good, yo. This is 4K or something, right? Look at that venomized Magneto. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. These are all original. We don't and original as far as like not the concept because they're mighties, but you're not gonna go see a Wolverine mighty out in there in the world. All right, we are not gonna see a mighty out there in the world. And we got Batman. I am gonna keep one of these for myself. I think I'm gonna keep one of these for myself. I'm not too sure which one just yet. I got a feeling it's gonna be the Mickey Mouse one, just because everything in my house is black and white, and that just looks a whole lot better than than the Tang. I'm gonna put out the invite if anybody wants to join me also. But first, I gotta go and take a look at this David Yu interview, bro. I gotta go and take a look at this David Yu interview. So let me go on to YouTube real quick, and let's get that one out the way. Let's get that one out the way. Just because I think that he brought up gamification. I'm not too sure. Oh no, I'm not too sure. I think that they did some VeVe. Let's go to VeVe real quick. And oh, they got a Ken drop. They got oh yeah, we already know about the Ken drop. We already know about the Ken drop. Let me go look at the videos. 5 months ago on the Vverse, they haven't really posted anything. This was 5 days ago. So Avatar. Did you guys go for Avatar? Let me know in the comments down below if you guys went for Avatar. Let's look at this Ken from Street Fighter. Let's look at this, and then we're gonna go and take a look at the interview. Collect. Yo, this one is the OG one, bro. Like, this is the one we need. Did that come out today? That didn't come out today, did it? Did that come out today? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Did that come out today? Let me see. Let me close that. Let me go to collectibles. Did that come out today? No. Drops December 24th. What is this right here? Oh, we're getting David Yu and Dan with the ugly sweaters. They would have never done this with my boy. What was his name? The co-CEO, Ben. They would have never done Ben like this. They did Ben dirty, right? Because they were putting out collectibles like this when Ben was still around. That's dirty. That's dirty. December the 21st. Oh, this dropped today. Actually, this dropped. Did it sell out? Did it sell out? Did it sell out? I'm gonna go and take a look at the aftermarket right now. And let me see. Let me find out if this sold out. Hot wait list. Okay. How do I click on to? I want to be able to go purchase one of these. Let me see. Oh, $50 though. Yo, that is crazy. I don't know if I could do 50 though. I do not know if I could do 50. maybe I will. Maybe I will. I'm gonna go and take a look at the aftermarket to see how much my boy is going for. Let me see how much my boy is going for in the marketplace. In the marketplace. And then we're gonna go and take a look at that David Yu interview. We are going to go and take a look at that David Yu interview. Let's look at all these collectibles. Let's look at the prices. $42 for the red can. $42 for the red can. 28 for the common. You guys did not go for the drop. Like, you guys did not go for the drop. You guys did not go for the drop. Let me see how many of these joints were sold. 40 gems. Okay, editions. Let me see. Rarity. Editions in circulation. No. Burned, withheld. Sold editions. 162 pieces. That is crazy. That is crazy. Like, nobody went for this drop. Nobody went for this drop, which is wild because you would think Street Fighter, but you know what it is? It's too expensive. It is what it is. I hope they don't take my logo away, but it's just way too expensive. $50, that's wild. People went for the Ryu. People are not, people love Ken also, but they're not going to pay $50 for a can. They're not going to do that. It's scary. It's really scary because when they drop the other characters, though, the Dalsum, Blanca, not the original cast, but the new cast, nobody's gonna buy those, right? I mean, people are gonna buy them, but if only 100, I mean, did it say 50 of these joints sold? Nah, it wasn't 50. Let me see. 162 sold. 162 sold. That is wild. You got time to buy these. They're not gonna burn collectibles, but that's crazy. That is crazy, right? That is crazy. Now, what does this mean? What does this mean? I don't know what this means, but that's just really sad. I think it's just 50 gems is too expensive. Let me know in the comments down below if you would have gone for this if it was cheaper. If this was a little cheaper, maybe you would have gone for it. It's the feet. What about the feet? is the feet crazy? Is the feet crazy? What about the feet? Let me see. It's the feet on the Ryu too, though. It's like, well, what about the feet? I mean, it looks all right. It's not my can. Let me look at the other one though. Let me look at this one. I mean, it does have big feet, and this is not really our can. I wonder if they're gonna drop the original Street Fighter 2 Turbo characters. I mean, this red one is close to it, but it's not. This blue one, I don't know about this blue one. It's the hair. It's the hair. I'm so glad they gave this guy a haircut. This 832 left. The secret rare is sold out. So there's no more secret rares. That's why people are going for the drop because of the secret rare. Now that the secret rare is sold out, I don't know if people are gonna go for the drop like that or like really, really do the thing like that. Definitely too expensive. I see you out there, man. I see you out there. The incredible Goat Slayer. What's up, yo? I got Blackjack over here. You know what I'm saying? I got Blackjack. DDS, what's up, DDS? How you feeling out here, bro? How you feeling out here? Chumbo, what's up, Chumbo? I appreciate you for sharing. I appreciate you. I just joined Elmon X the other day for the Sistine Chapel drop. I got all but the $600 one. Then went in the aftermarket and bought the only available Venus of Willendorf. What the hell is Venus of Willendorf is probably one of the pieces. I really slept on this platform. Goat Slayer. Yes, you are sleeping on the platform. You are sleeping on the platform. What's up, Video Shane? Elmon X for the W. That's right. Whitelisted for the Statue of David for full set Sistine Chapel holders. I am going to go and take a look at that right now. But before we do that, let's go and take a look at this interview. But I am going to talk about Elmon X for sure. Damn, that is 6. Ready for War. Venomized Magneto is fire. That's right, DDS. That is right. Thank you, Video Shane. Thank you. I appreciate you. With the introduction of the collectible app, will the channel drop art on the platform? With the introduction of the collectible app, will the channel drop art on the platform? What platform, Stan? I don't know exactly what you're talking about. You're always an original arcade. I appreciate you, DDS. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. It's the fee, definitely too expensive. Maybe 25 gems. Yeah, if it was 25 gems, I think it'd be a little bit more feasible, a little bit more, but 50 is crazy. 50 is crazy. And Ken is getting treated dirty in the marketplace, man. Ken is getting treated dirty in the marketplace. 225, 42 for the red can. How much is Ryu going for? Yo, we got Dr. Doom animated for 95. Okay, we got the VeVe logo, the gold and silver logo for 480. That is wild. 480. Oh, this is version 2 though. This is not the gold logo. I thought that was the gold logo. I was like, damn, that shit is low. Maybe somebody should buy one or something, but it's not it. Avatar 5. Okay, 500 for that, for the Jake. 540 Jake Sully for that. That was really cool though. Did anybody go for Avatar? Let me know in the comments down below if you guys went for the can. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys went for the can. Apparently not that many people. California Comics is getting rid of his 159 for 42 gems. 42 gemmies for the can. All right. 42 gemmies. I think I am going to get one. I'm not going to get it today, but I think I'm definitely going to go and grab one. Man. All right, so let's get into this David Yu interview. Did you buy all 3 of Elmon X drops? No, I didn't. It's I didn't want to spend the money. It is what it is, man. We'll talk about it though on when we talk about Elmon X. Let me go on YouTube and see what they got going on. Wait, is that the animation on the red can? Oh, they all got the same animation. They did us dirty. Is that really what he sounds like? I don't think he sounds like that. What is this right here? Oh, that's the Ryu we got? Hadouken! Oh, yeah, that's the Ryu. That is fresh. Hadouken! Okay. We got it. Let's go and take a look at this David Yu interview, bro. Let's go and take a look at this David Yu interview. Artist Spotlight. Is this it right here? It's an
The next phase of VeVe will be far more, interactive, integrated, and really mainstream than anything we have been able to do today.
Is
Will
that a
allow
sneak peek
you
or
to
is that just
unlock
straight into the
something
interview?
in certain games,
Mhm.
and that's where I want to take this business into manufacturers and the trading car manufacturing field. I'm always exploring new opportunity. Our intention for OMI is to become a functional, utility-driven, where projects and platform will adopt OMI. In the next 5 to 10 years, VeVe and Collect will be the center of a global collecting economy.
Oh shit. Okay, man. It's gonna be a good interview, man.
My name is Jan Collects, and here on my channel Collectably, I keep you updated on the latest news, insights, and developments shaping the future of digital collecting, including deep dive conversations with the most important voices in this space. And today's guest is none other than David Yu, co-founder and CEO of VeVe and Ecomi, the platform that transformed licensed digital collecting. If you want to know where VeVe do the collect chain, yeah, happy holidays here from my side as well. Let us start right in.
Let's
So
get into it.
VeVe is migrating to the collect chain built by Dr. Collect, aka Dr. Profit. What kind of benefits do you see on that migration?
Yeah. So thanks for asking, and thanks for having me on your show. So, just foremost, most
Yo,
important,
David, you will never come on the show. Yo, David, you will never come on the show, huh? Yo, why you got the Simpsons back there though?
and we chose Collect chain because the digital collectible.
He said we chose collect chain, but we had no other choice but to create our own blockchain. I did see a video of companies building their own blockchain, and I think that that's what the future is, people building their own blockchain.
Or space that is getting more and more mature to the point where I really believe that general purpose chains in future may no longer support or deliver some of the features that we really want. In areas such as the performance,
Okay.
and features like licensing control.
Okay.
And
That's a big one. That's a big one. Licensing control is really big, because if you got your own blockchain, then it's easier, a whole lot easier to onboard people, companies into the blockchain, right? Maybe there's a lot of people that don't want to go into the blockchain because it's just the wild, wild west, the wild, wild west. But we're gonna have a blockchain that's every company is gonna end up building their own blockchain. That's gonna be the future.
User experience standard require at scale.
All right, we good.
So Collect is purposely built for digital collecting at the low cost transaction cost. Most important, obviously, is a verifiable authenticity, the the granular of the IP protection, because we deal with a lot of licensors, and what we really want to see that is a infrastructure that is designed around what we do, and eventually we want to be in a mass market onboarding users, and we really believe that other projects and other platform will eventually migrate and use collect chains, which will build that ecosystem. But long term, this gives VeVe that flexibility, to continue to innovate without waiting on external chains upgrade, while providing licensors and collectors with the trust and transparency that they expect. So these are.
I think the biggest benefit from being on its own blockchain is that, one, you're actually on a blockchain. I know that people are gonna go be upset because it's not the blockchain that everybody has access to. It's still the closed garden. And I think that in the future it's all gonna be like that. There's no such thing as fully interoperable. I'm just curious about the transfers. I mean, are they gonna have us pay the fees of what the floor price currently is for that item? I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but yeah. I'm very curious, but yeah, it's great that we're jumping into a blockchain because it's going to be a whole lot easier to onboard other brands and people, and you're going to have a whole lot of, especially if they release the SDK, which I think that that's the way for people to create games that would be interoperable with whatever's on the chain. I'm not too sure how it works, but I think it's a good step.
Some of the factors why we have decided to move to Collect, and yeah, hopefully it will be one for everything we do in digital collecting.
Yeah, totally understand that.
If you guys are just joining us, can you guys repost the live stream? You guys can delete it in like 5 minutes, I'll remind you to delete it, but just repost it for a few minutes, delete it in like 20 minutes or something. You could take it down or whatever, but just repost the live stream real quick. I really appreciate it, man. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Week I've uploaded my interview with Dr. Collect about the Collect chain specifically. And I mean, there were a few really interesting points. I mean, he mentioned that VeVe is like the first big client for the Collect chain, but he also is planning like 6, 7, 8 months down the line after the VeVe migration to try to onboard other licensors. He mentioned, for example, no promises here, guys, but he mentioned just thinking about a football club with 500,000 members going on to Collect. And what was really fascinating for me was he was like,
and also for Collect, it's going to be a good look, and they're going to be able to bring in brands onto the Collect blockchain that don't necessarily have to be into VeVe. That's what we got to keep in mind also. Like, just because it's on the Collect blockchain doesn't mean it has to be VeVe. In the beginning, it's going to be VeVe, but eventually we're going to have other brands and companies inside the Collect chain that are not VeVe. Now, is OMI going to be the standard coin for the Collect chain? I have no idea. I don't think so, but maybe, because other brands could come onto the Collect chain and not use OMI. So I wonder if OMI is going to be exclusively for VeVe, or is Collect chain going to make every brand that joins their chain use OMI? I'm not too sure about that. If anybody knows, that would be great.
Okay, just think about it. 95% of those football club members know Spider-Man. So they would automatically be kind of interested in VeVe, because everyone has a fandom, and I think that would unlock a lot of new eyes on VeVe as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, it totally goes with our ethos. Is that when we were first putting our business plan together, we told licensor people who love sports or basketball or football also love hero fantasy characters or evergreen gaming characters.
Yeah.
People who love superhero will also like sports. So you kind of going to get that crossover, and fandom is not really just in one vertical spectrum or one category. You really need to look at it as the whole fandom of collecting. And we think that,
I mean, there's a lot of examples also of companies being partners with other companies, and then people not even realizing, because technically, if we're going to get the mainstream to start using the blockchain, they're not going to know it's the blockchain, right? So to them, like the football club, for example, when they're not going to know about Collect chain. That's going to be something that's going to be in the background, because Dr. Profit said that. So it's not something that's going to be in the forefront, like Collect chain. It's not a brand like that. It's just the blockchain. So a user can easily be a part of the football club, but not know anything about the blockchain, therefore not know anything about VeVe. Not unless there's some type of experience in the blockchain that makes that person go onto the blockchain and explore what brands are connected to that blockchain. But I just find it difficult to think that, let's say I get an NFT right now, right, of my favorite football team. Now I get access to the theme park, or I get access to the stadium, right? I'm not going to go and try to see what makes the mechanics work behind this NFT. I'm just going to use it. So, I don't know, like the example of having, who knows, it's good for the blockchain though. For Collect is good, because they're going to be able to use VeVe and their brands to make themselves a whole lot more trustworthy. So they're going to be able to onboard people onto the blockchain a whole lot easier. But just not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean that because people are using Collect chain, they're going to, I mean, in a sense, they're going to be, I guess, introduced to VeVe, but not really. I don't think it's going to be like that. Like automatically they start using the Collect chain and, oh, what's VeVe? Like, I don't see that. I find that very hard. But if somebody, let me put out an invitation out here.
This ecosystem will fit very well, because like-minded projects and like-minded licensors will come together and share that ecosystem. And our vision and our envision and Collect, it's in long term, it's got a lot of phases to come and to build out. That's, hopefully it will be interesting and exciting for licensors, like in each of these category and verticals.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. And also, as soon as those fans or people are on or in the collect chain ecosystem, it's way easier for them to branch out left and right to other projects, like for example for VeVe. I mean, as I understood it, like the onboarding process would be way easier for new people to come in.
Yes. And there are many other features that we want collect chains to give us. I mean, a lot of our users know that VeVe gives you that unboxing right now, but it kind of hasn't got that process. You kind of hit the screen and allocate a collectible is allocated to you. We kind of want to rethink of our mechanism, how to make our product a bit more stickier, more true to that physical world. So, and hopefully that collect chain eventually will give us and guide us these features, allow us to do.
They're in a good position, especially collect chain, because this is the beginning, right? This is the beginning of this whole collecting digital wave. And Dr. Profit is in a great position because he's creating something that could set the industry standards on what this is, right? Like they can easily say, I mean, not easily, but they can create like let's just say, for example, a VeVe verse for collect chain, like a universe, right? Like Collectopia or something, that all of these things are interoperable with this universe. But then again, other people are going to build other universes. So it's not going to work out like that, right? It's just the type of experience that we give users.
That we want. And I'm not saying other chains doesn't do it. They totally do. There are products that fits very well. But we wanted to have something long term that
they control.
And hence the name Collect is like, it's all about collectibles.
Yeah, totally get it. And it also would be easier for you guys to talk to Dr. Collect because you have like an ongoing relationship for the last couple of years. So I think like the ways to discuss new features would be way shorter and easier in my understanding.
Yeah, 100%. And it's great to see the community member being involved and really passionate in something that they really believe in, they love. Dr. Collect love VeVe. He loves what we do.
Yeah.
He give us, I think I will email him and go, listen, could you meet us up in our next trip at Vegas, without thinking how far he needs to fly from where he is. And he just comes and makes it happen. So the dedication, I could just see it's going to be top notch. When we need help on certain things. And looking forward to that partnership.
Yeah, me too, because I think his skill level on the blockchain side and building the infrastructure part is big and really helpful for the overall development.
Dr. Profit, yeah, I do agree with that. I think that the experience over at Collect Chain and how it runs is going to be smooth. I mean, look at how smooth Stacker is. Even though Stacker is just a website, it runs smooth, it's easy to use, and it's efficient. And I think that, yeah, that's one thing that I am looking forward to.
Of like the digital collecting space. But in terms of the Collect Chain, how do you think the Collect Chain will improve like digital ownership, IP protection, and licensing compared to like the current VeVe system?
So I really believe that the Collect Chain will give that licensor and collectors more granular control than the existing chains that we have been or we've been using. There's many things we would like to embed it, like licensing rules, for example, direct into the asset itself. Features like region restriction, possibly.
Region restrictions.
Edition rights, what you could do in certain collectible that you own, or such as animations. Does it move? Does it talk? In the future, AI is being a big thing. There'd be other project that will come on, might want to have that AI interaction in their collectible. And
Possibilities of AI in the collectibles. You know what though? You know what gets on my nerves? All the AI videos on Instagram and YouTube. Like when I look at a video and it's like AI, it's annoying. I know that it's cool. It was cool during the summer, but now it's fall. I don't want to see a video of a cheetah eating a porcupine and then doing a backflip. Like, just people are getting out of control with the AI videos. It's now it's getting to the point where I can't wait to see somebody use it in a tasteful manner, right? I think that's what I'm trying to say.
like
But AI in the collectibles or AI within the blockchain, I mean, it'll be cool to have an AI assistant in the app, like where you can talk to it in real time and it'll give you some responses. An example would be, hey, AI, what collectible can I get that's under $100 that'll give me the most MCP points? That's a Marvel, and I want it to be a vehicle or whatever. Like, and then you give it prompts like that, and it automatically pops up. Oh, this is the collectible. Stuff like that would be great. But the initial collectible having AI, I don't know about that.
for example, display permission, it's a very easy one to solve here, where display permission in their collectible. And like, for example, display permission, it's a very
The spy permission. What did he say? What did he say? The spy permission.
and like, for example, display permission, collectible. And like, for example, display permission, it's a
The spy permission. What is he saying? Yo, can somebody help me? What is it? What is it? What exactly is he saying right there? The spy permission.
very easy one to solve here, where no two assets going to appear in the same place if you're using it.
Oh, I see.
Display permission in their collectible. And like, for example, display permission, it's a very easy one to solve here, where no two assets going to appear in the same place if you're using it.
That's cool. That's cool. I think that's going to be a little bit tricky down the line in the future. That's why maybe people would want to stack, because if there's two different types of experiences, you wouldn't be able to use them both at the same time. But do you really need them to use them both at the same time? One of the circumstances where I would feel like I need to use two collectibles at once is if I'm building two different worlds inside of VeVeverse type of situation, and I'm building World 1, I'm building and I put a collectible, and then I'm building World 2, and I'm also putting a collectible. So they're saying it to now, if you put a collectible in this world, you wouldn't be able to put a collectible into this world. That's just a basic of my understanding of what he meant by that. Right. But what do you guys think? Let me know. I could be tripping. What happened to the thing?
So, that's a massive win for licensors. And it really means they can have confidence with their IP is, fully protected at a blockchain level. And, it allows us, VeVe, to up ourselves, not just as
That's a great way to sell the blockchain to a normal person, right? It's almost like kind of like the technology that Netflix uses, where you can't see the same show, or like you can't use Netflix on two different TVs, even if you're in the same household. That type of technology, right? People don't sit there and be like, oh, that's a blockchain. Like, no, people don't even know. They just know that they can't do that. And that's why it works. People are not going to know it's the blockchain. And that's really what this technology is. It's a way for digital assets to function in a world where the user doesn't necessarily have to know exactly what's happening or why or how it works. But all we do know is that it works, and it's the most efficient way of moving digital property around, right? You can't use them in two places at once. That's great. That's amazing. Let's say I have a high school diploma or a certificate, right? Or a McDonald's free coffee every Sunday NFT. Now I can't put that in two different wallets, use it two different times. Like, there's going to be a verification process. McDonald's will be using the blockchain, and now all the McDonald's in the world could be attached to this blockchain, to where in real time somebody could be using an NFT in Tokyo, and another person cannot use it in Los Angeles within a minute or 30 seconds from that other person using it. Like, the blockchain will only allow you to use it one time. That is a great way to look at it, especially for a company, and that's the best way for them to protect their digital assets. Because you would think that a company would say, well, can anybody just copy it, or can anybody just make a duplicate? Obviously that we look at it as us, we use the blockchain for collectibles and artwork, but other people will be using the blockchain for other things such as that, right? To be able to verify that only the one item can be used at once in one space. I like it. I like it. That is the best way to explain it.
But we're gonna be part of something greater and bigger coming out.
Sorry, you were cut off there for like 5 seconds. You are part
Oh.
of?
Yeah. So for it will be very important for licensor.
Iron
It means,
Man.
the licensors can have full confidence, with
Yes.
their IP,
Yes.
where they
Yes.
believe is fully protected on a blockchain level, not really just an app level. Like,
I have a question. I have a question for everybody. And this is maybe a question that I wonder if Jan is going to ask, or I would like to know. Would the licensors be able to modify? You can modify the blockchain, right? That's the whole point of it being the blockchain. So meaning if the only thing that's scary is, are they able to take a collectible out of your wallet? But if we own our keys, that they don't, right? That's just one of the things that I have a question about is like, if VeVe is on its own blockchain, would VeVe be able to confiscate a collectible from somebody's wallet without the user's permission? Because they can do that today, right? They can airdrop stuff to you, but they can also take stuff away. That can happen today. And once this blockchain gets introduced, would VeVe still have the authority to pull a collectible out of somebody's wallet? Or would they just ban the users from using VeVe, the app? Because how does that work? I have for example, you remember when what's her name? Bugs. What's that girl's name? She was really questioning the blockchain. What's her name, y'all? She was always going back and forth with everybody, and she was standing her ground. So shout outs to her, but her nickname is Bugs or something like that. And anyways, I would like to know what she is thinking about this. She probably don't even care, but she's probably over it by now. But would VeVe still be able to go back and pull a collectible out of your wallet without your permission? I want to know that.
VeVe is really bringing the true side of what VeVe can do.
And what I found really interesting in my discussion with Dr. Collect was like the part that he mentioned that the Collect chain is building like the foundation that would make it easier to integrate VeVe collectibles into games. So my question here would be, was that purely his long-term vision, or are there already some kind of talks in that direction?
Yeah. So Collect absolutely will, eventually will make gaming integration easier. And when we talk to Dr. Collect
Yo, I can't believe this conversation is happening right now. I really can't believe this conversation is happening right now. Because when I first came into the space, one of the reasons that I came into the space and I was so in love with it was I gotta sneeze. I just sneezed away, obviously, because I got a computer in front of me. I saw somebody sneezing on their hands the other night, a grown man. And can I get a show of hands? There's 80 people in here. How many of you guys sneeze on your hands? Because that's disgusting. Like, who does this? Achoo, right? Like, let me ask you guys something real quick. Do you guys sneeze on your hands like this, like achoo? Or do you guys do this, the elbow, achoo? Because that's usually what I would do, especially if I'm like around. I would never do this, achoo. Like, who sneezes on their hands? Because then you're going to be touching other shit around you, like your phone. You're going to be shaking people's hands. And the only reason that I noticed it is because I went out to I took a dance class. You guys know that I've been taking dance classes. A few months ago, I was taking salsa classes, cumbia classes. Right now, for the past 2 weeks, I've been taking swing classes. And because one of my friends invited me to go to swing class, And after class on Friday, it's on Fridays. After class, it was really amazing, by the way, because I went to the class, and there was nobody else there. It was just me and another girl. And the instructor was like, "Well, you guys are the only ones." I think it's because it's the holidays. So she ended up just being able to teach me and the girl one on one. And I had a partner to dance with, and I was learning, really, really learning, because when you're in a classroom full of people, the instructor doesn't have the time to sit down and talk to you one on one. And I think that the educational system should be, in a sense, I think that a kid will learn more if a teacher sat with them for 1 hour on a one-on-one basis than for the kid to go to school for 8 hours and just randomly be doing shit. Like, I truly believe that that could be a thing. Like, kids don't need to sit in a school for 8 hours. That's crazy. You're really not learning throughout the whole 8 hours. There's a lot of shit going on between that. I think that the kids would benefit a whole lot more if somebody just stopped everything and just focused on one kid for like a solid hour a day. I think that's good enough. All right. But anyways, I went dancing. They invited me to go to a dinner, not a dinner, but to a club, kind of. It's like a dinner, but it's also a club, and there was a bar and everything. And they invited me to go out dancing. So I said, yeah, I'll go. I didn't really want to go, but I went. And I met up with my friend there, and there was a lot of people dancing. I ended up hanging out most of the night. I ended up getting home like at 2 in the morning. And the guy that was going around dancing with people, he was dancing with my friend. And I kept seeing him sneeze on his hands. And I'm like, bro, you're sneezing on your hands and now you're dancing with people? That's crazy. You can't be doing shit like that, bro. So, yo, something else that I've noticed, and guys, this is for you, because I know most of you guys watching this shit is guys. Most of you, and I know this because I pay attention, right? Most guys that use the restrooms out in public don't wash their hands. Let me just let everybody know that most guys that take pees at public restrooms don't wash their hands. You do not know how many times I see guys take a piss and just walk out the restroom. It happens all the time. And if you're a guy, pay attention to that shit. And if you're one of those people, wash your hands, bro. I think that is so nasty because I see it all the time, and it's like at the airport. And I live in Vegas, so sometimes in the casinos, when I used to work in the casinos, I saw it all the time. And I'm at the airport and I see it all the time. And it's like, oh, you're at the airport? You just peed? Oh, unless you were doing a bump, you were peeing, and then you're just gonna walk out the restroom without washing your hands. That is dirty, yo. That is dirty. So yeah, that's something else that I want to like put out there into the
But the engineering team is you kind of have checklists, you have the wish list, and it's really part of something we really see the future of gamings. You know, and the rights for the management, the asset portability are being all built within this chain. But for VeVe side, and as part of my long-term vision and Dan's, we really have believe that in the near future that gaming is going to have that interoperable. You will be able to pour assets, digital assets into certain games and so on, pull it out. I have certainly discussed it with gaming company and licensors, talking about the future of gaming and the characters that people once built and spent thousands of hours on, they can pull out and sell eventually. So we definitely want to explore that space. But for that really to happen, the assets really need to connect perfectly. As you know, the 3D asset itself, VeVe has now become more and more bringing out higher quality. If you see the quality of the asset, especially this year, compared to the same.
Not going to lie, but I am very impressed with the quality of the digital collectibles right now. I am very, very impressed with the texture, the color. I mean, they just look amazing. I wasn't gonna buy a Ninja Turtle, even though I love Ninja Turtles. Don't get me wrong, I love Ninja Turtles. Even though I love Ninja Turtles, I did not go for the drop. I didn't go for the drop, and I didn't go for the drop because, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm building a car. I've been really putting my attention into this car. I got a little 85 box B body, and you know, I've been not trying to spend much money because I got to get that car going. I got to get that car going. I got it parked in my driveway and it's not running right now. It needs a fuel pump, and I need to get some tires. Somebody broke the back window where I had it stored, so I had to move it over to this house. But at this house, I got to get it out of my driveway within the next 3 months. So now I got 3 months to get this car going, which it'll only take me a few weeks to really get it going, but it also requires money. So because of that, I've been really being cautious about spending money. So that's why I didn't go for it. I didn't go for the Ninja Turtle. But when I looked at it in the app, I was so impressed with the quality that I had to go buy one. I had to go buy one. I put money into the app. I was like, you know what? I gotta put money into the app. And I ended up buying the Ninja Turtle, but I ended up buying other stuff too. Recently I've been buying like this is the stuff that I've been buying recently. I have the winged tigers, the tigers. I got I got actually D&D. I got this for free. I got the Nina Palomba heart, which I think is so cool, and I got the Maserati back. I end up selling my Maserati, but I end up getting that back. But yeah, the quality of these collectibles are just getting better and better. So I do got to give them their credit for that. I mean, they've always been good though. I mean, but there might be the one or two exception that we're like, oh, what is this? But for the most part, VeVe has been on top of their premium digital collectibles because that's their slogan in a sense. Premium digital collectibles. Premium is when it comes to the vehicles though, Mr. David Yu, I'm going to have to say this, and I hope they don't take my logo away. I hope they don't take my logo away. But I have to say this. The vehicles are not premium. Right? I'm going to tell you why. Because you guys end up not building the bottom of the vehicle. Like when you look up the car from the bottom, I should see some exhaust pipes. I should see something. Like right now, when you look at under the cars, it's just a black surface. And it's like, no. We should be able to see at least the engine. You know why? Because there's going to be a maniac out there that's going to end up building it in 3D and dropping it as a drop, and it's going to be a whole lot better than ours. So that's just the only thing. And also, our vehicles don't have sound effects like vroom, vroom. We need some vroom, vroom in our cars. But I think that in the future, people are going to try to compete with VeVe. So VeVe needs to make sure that everything is on point, and which is like, if you look at the Ninja Turtle, that Ninja Turtle looks amazing. But the vehicles could use a little bit of love. Like, give me a little bit more detail on the cars. Like, if you guys can give me at least the shell of an engine. I mean, if you guys can build out the engine, that's going to be next level. Maybe you should make a drop like that and charge maybe 100 gems. I would pay that. If you drop the vehicle and you open the hood, the engine was built out. You can see the turbo. You can see the rotors, the brake pads. You start seeing details like that. Now we're in business. Now you're getting car people to really start paying attention. Right now, the cars are all right. They're all right. They could be a whole lot better. They're all right.
Star Wars.
And I gotta say, I just have to say it. I'm not into the cars on VeVe, even though I do have cars. I don't think the cars are like that good. They're all right. And somebody could come along and do better. Like a car company could start dropping car NFTs on the Collect app, on the Collect chain, and start dropping vehicles where everything's built out, including the gas tank, where you can open the gas tank. It's like a fully interactive vehicle. That's what we need. I know we got the technology right now because it's like not that crazy. Maybe don't make it drivable, but make it a fully interactive where you can see everything, the seat belts. Like, I want some details in that vehicle. Like right now, the best vehicle is probably the Back to the Future DeLorean.
Same collectible that we released two years ago. The quality, the pixel, the polys, everything, it's completely different. So gaming platforms will need to be able to meet the same standard or have a way to pour this. And also, gaming is all around that storytelling and around,
I am excited about the gaming. I am excited about the gaming. I am going to be excited about the gaming. This is going to be really cool.
That character, how it's being driven in the game. So that integration is still definitely a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And although it's our dream, and I think
you know what? I just thought about it. You're gonna get your keys. You're gonna get your keys for your collectible, for your wallet, right? I think I understand how it's gonna work, because they're gonna give you your keys. You're gonna be able to have self custody. but I'm gonna tell you it's gonna come with restrictions, right? We are not gonna be able to transfer. And last week I was saying, what's the point of not of having our keys and then being able to pull our items out if we can't transfer them? But I just thought about it. Gaming, right? If there's a game, like let's say somebody makes a racing game, they can make the Maserati a unlockable vehicle if you have it as a collectible. So when you play the game, it'll say, "Would you like to connect your wallet?" Once you connect your wallet, it'll just be able to verify that you have the vehicle to let you play with it. So in a sense, anybody will be able to make a game, and as long as you can connect the wallet and verify for a collectible, then you'll be able to use the assets in the game. It's not like they're gonna actually pull it out of your wallet and then put it into the game so you can use it and then take it back into the wallet. It doesn't work like that. It's just gonna be a key, right? So maybe that's the reason they're gonna make it a self custody, so that way you can go ahead and play around with other apps or other widgets that are gonna be in the block on the collect chain, and then maybe play like that. I think that's gonna be really cool. I think it's gonna be really cool, but I don't think we're gonna be able to transfer it to each other, man. Aren't we supposed to have like the website up in December? Is the website ready? Let me see. Stacker World. Let me go over to Dr. Collect. Dr. Collect. Okay. Does he have his website? Let me see this. Let me see this. Yo, if you guys are watching this, can you guys repost the stream? Can everybody or somebody, anybody scream? Ah! If you guys are not using the chat, that's fine. But can you guys please repost? Please repost the stream. Oculus, Spatial Search One, Project Glass. What is Spatial Search One? What is this?
Hey, Cassie. Where's my bottle?
Here is where I last saw it.
No way. Yo, imagine that. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. All right, let's go. Let me see. Is the what is that website called again? Something World Stacker World. Sorry, yeah, I am horrible. Let me Spatial. What is that website called? I think it's Stacker World. All right, let me see. Yo, this guy has so many links on here. VeVe Market, Amazing Fantasy. All right, Stacker World. I don't think the Stacker World website is up. I think we would have already seen something about it. They did tell us that they were gonna have this website running. They did tell us that they were gonna have this website running. Let me see, Dr. Collect. Dr. Collect. Let me see if he's posted anything real quick. Dr. Collect. This clip is from my interview with Dr. Collect, CEO of Collect Chain. Collect Chain, powering the next evolution of digital collecting. Tuned in November 24th. Okay, that was Thanksgiving week. Collect Chain, powering the next evolution. Collect Chain. Okay, drop your questions below. Grok will group them and we'll work through them all. Okay. So we don't have the website just yet. We don't have the website just yet. They did say that they were gonna have the website up in December, but it's not up yet. It's not up yet. All right. So let's just continue this interview.
Can integrate all this seamlessly will win or will open up a new category, and that's really the exciting part. But as in terms of digital assets, even at VeVe, what you see in your mobile phone through that AR lens and what you pull over in your VeVe, they are two different complete assets. One is powered by your mobile phone, right? And one is powered by a gaming computer. So it really just demonstrates that, just even going cross-platform in the same ecosystem, there's always these small challenges. But, in the years to come, we really believe the ecosystem is going to connect. And part of what we are trying to do is to be the first and reinvent that new category and be part of that.
Yeah, totally get it. Really, really exciting, I think. So, so we might see some kind of gamification on the Marvel Mighties.
We will definitely. Oh, I don't know about the Mighties though. You know what would be cool there could be a whole lot more of gamification if VeVe actually put the money behind some developers to make it, right? You can make a Mighty's game. I mean, it's not that it wouldn't even cost that much money to make a Mighty's game, like a simple, even like a Pac-Man type of video game with the Mighties, or something like that. Like, I know there's a whole lot of Mighties, but there's a way to do a Fantastic Four Pac-Man, and then it's all the Fantastic Four characters. And if you have the Mighty, you can use it, and each one will have different features. Like Dr. Doom glows green, and then whatever Mr. Fantastic shoots like stretches, and then each one will have his attributes, right? But definitely, this is very exciting and a whole lot of fun, because for a second there, I was already bummed out that we weren't going to have gamification. For a second there, I was thinking to myself, oh, the possibilities of gamification are not here, especially when Reese was saying, oh, whatever the collectibles are now, expect those to be that way. I don't think Reese was aware, or even the collect blockchain was a part of in their radar at the time. Hey, and shout outs to Alex G. Have you guys seen Alex G? Alex G's been way more vocal about the VeVe, and he's still collecting out here. My boy's like almost level 100. What's up with Alex? We should definitely get Alex on the channel. But anyways, yeah, very excited because the possibilities of there being gamification are there, and it's basically confirmed that it's gonna happen. It's all a matter of who does it and how it all plays out. Somebody would have to invest into building it and figuring out how they're going to make money off of it. And are you going to have to pay to play? Owning the collectible is like, it's going to be tricky. But once we figure out that, and then that shit gets out the way, people are going to start building. I think people are going to start building already as soon as we get the SDK, which I'm not really too sure what SDK means. I am aware that SDK is like a way, like a standard for building something to be usable in a specific ecosystem, right? I'm gonna look it up. A way to, or how to build something so it could work within an ecosystem or something like that. SDK. What is? Let me see what an SDK is. A software development kit. That makes sense, right? Because then if they give you the SDK, you can build something that's going to be usable within that space. That's basically what an SDK is, right? And this is amazing because there's going to be a standard for everybody to be building within one ecosystem. I don't know what other word to use, but like, it's a standard that people are going to be able to. Now you have it. It's like, now you don't have to guess what's it going to be working under. Like, I know that they said Unity or Real Engine. I think they've brought up Unity. I know that Collectors Gone Digital brought up. They didn't say anything about Engine, Real Engine, or whatever that program is. I'm not too sure how this works, but the nerds, they're on this shit, bro. Like, they're on it. They're on it. Oh, daddy. Oh, wait.
Freaking house because you live in Vancouver and let's say you want to build something, a bird bath, a computer, or like maybe your own freaking house because you live in Vancouver and you're sick of the 10,000% markup on real estate. Sorry, I got distracted there. Anyway, you wouldn't build any of that stuff without the proper tools, right? I mean, you can't exactly stack a bunch of lumber together and hope to live in it. Well, the same concept is true in software development. I mean, sure, it is possible to completely write your own code from scratch, but it would be an incredibly tedious and time-consuming process for developers to do this every time they came up with a new idea. I mean, imagine having to plant, grow, and harvest your own wheat every time you wanted a delicious slice of raisin toast. So in a previous episode, we covered APIs, which are pieces of software that one program uses to interface with another, making programming a heck of a lot easier.
API.
But what about the front-end interface, the tools that developers actually sit down and use? Well, these often come in the form of a software development kit, or SDK. Think of it as a virtual toolbox. But instead of pliers and a hammer, you'll typically find files called libraries, which are essentially pieces of code that help a program play nicely with whatever platform it's on, such as the libraries in the Windows SDK, which allow programs to make calls to the operating system to get it to perform certain functions easily without having to tediously code them manually. Other common SDK tools include visual editors, so that a developer can design and lay out graphical elements like buttons and text boxes easily, with tutorials and sample code so that a developer can become familiar with the platform that they're coding on, and debuggers that help developers find errors and omissions in their code.
If anybody is building anything, or if anybody plans on building anything, any video games for the Collect chain, can I be a tester so I can like play it and then we'll figure out all the bugs that are in it? I promise we won't live stream about it. But if there's any developers, keep me in mind, man. Keep me in mind.
But SDKs aren't limited to just making programs on Windows or smartphone apps. An individual SDK is often heavily customized for their platform, such as the Cosmo SDK from the robotics company Anki, which can be used to harness the robot's camera for facial recognition and spatial awareness, animate the robot to make it say or do certain things, or plan out a movement path to make it easy for the robot to avoid obstacles, all with just a few lines of code instead of having to create from scratch and become an expert in artificial intelligence. And even on other platforms, you aren't limited to just using one SDK and only one SDK. If you're looking to create something like the next WhatsApp or Instagram. For example, there are lots of different iOS and Android SDKs that specialize in different types of apps. There are chat-focused SDKs that make it easy to create notifications or...
All right, so we basically understand what an SDK means, right? They're going to make that available for developers, game developers, and for anybody that wants to develop anything. So technically, this could go anywhere, right? What else can we use these collectibles for besides gaming? Gaming is going to be like the most fun one and the most obvious one, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to create other things, you know? So for example, imagine they created a Mighty's alarm, right? Let's just say an alarm. Like you have a Mighty's alarm and you can build the app, because now you have the SDK, so it can play nice with the Collect chain and VeVe, and maybe this company is going to animate Dr. Doom in all these different ways, but you know, in all these different ways. Let's say make him dance, make him talk, make him do whatever. He could be an AI assistant, and this could be your Dr. Doom, and it'll be the Dr. Doom app. Somebody had to go and build Dr. Doom. They're gonna have to build Dr. Doom. They got the SDK, hopefully, but you could just have its own ecosystem, right? The app will have its own way of doing things, and all you need to do is verify that somebody owns the Doom to be able to use the Doom alarm clock. And now you know something like that. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun though.
My take on it, nothing from your side, but that would be a huge thing for the overall community. And another important point you guys published in the last couple of weeks, moving to like truly Web3 with self-custody of our assets. So
you already know the question, y'all. He just explained what it could have been, man. Here comes the question. Jan, you already know what we gotta ask. Are we gonna be able to transfer it between each other? And I already know the answer. Wait, you'll be able to transfer some items. So we got to figure out how the royalties are going to work. The licensor doesn't want to lose on money. Aftermarket selfies. We make a lot of money off of that, so we can't just have you guys transfer shit to each other. But we're going to figure it out so you can do it. Maybe we're going to have a friends list. Maybe you guys can transfer items to your friends once a year. I think that we should be able to give everybody a collectible once a year at least, right? Because anybody could be your friend at any moment, and everybody has a birthday. So I think that I should be able to give at least one collectible to everybody I know at least once a year for a birthday, a Christmas, maybe twice a year, because now you got Christmas and birthdays, maybe 3 because anniversaries. It should be something feasible, not something out of like, if you can give, you know, what would be some restrictions, right? Maybe you can give 10 collectibles per person per year. So then after 10 collectibles, there's no reason why you need to be transferring, 12 collectibles, 1 collectible a month per user for a user. So maybe you get 12 collectibles a year that you can give to a certain user. Or maybe, I have no idea how they're going to try to do that, but We'll see, man. We'll see. Supposedly there should be a website coming out before the year ends.
How will you guys balance like the ease of use from the VeVe app now and like the strong security once users can move their items to external wallets? Quick note before we jump back in.
Fast forward.
I try to bring the biggest names in the VeVe and Ecomi app down you.
We
Advance for your support, and now back to David. You.
Yeah, but we certainly made that announcement around self-custody. It's basically in the phase 2 of this whole development.
Which is like February, March. You know, there should be a website now. Everything should be fully integrated by the end of January. And phase 2 should be probably the end of February.
And really in hope that we'll see some, wallet prototypes coming up, how the collectibles will be transferred.
Wallet prototypes. Maybe in the beginning, you'll have to use the Ecomi wallet because that's the wallet that they originally had given to us years ago. Who remembers the Ecomi wallet? I know you guys remember the Ecomi wallet. What if they bring that back? That'll be crazy if like everything goes in full circle like that.
The frameworks being tested internally to ensure that the robust of it. But our long-term priority is to make self-custody optional. Really is around the security and how seamlessly easy for the user, because many of our users not really Web3 native. But in the other hand, we have to make that decision to extend that wallet, for a funds collector who wants to have that Web3. So the goal is to really maintaining that safety while giving custody to user who really wants it.
Yeah. Also, I think that move is like opening up like the overall VeVe experience more to the whole Web3 crowd, which will also unlock huge liquidity in my personal view, and like tap into a market that is already like really familiar with digital collecting. I mean, okay, NFT market overall is quite down at the moment, but I think you and we both believe that digital collecting has a bright future, especially like regarding the younger crowds who came from Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, whatever. What is your viewpoint on tapping into those kind of gaming / metaverse user-generated content experiences?
Well, it's funny how you asked this question. I brought it up in a conversation yesterday around how gaming in the 90s and how the gaming in 2025 had changed so much. And you brought out the word, that whole metaverse experience, how the gamers in the generation who's playing games today, they play games very differently. And you'll have to admit, in the 90s, we played the game to survive. You get 3 lives. If you pass one level, maybe you get plus 1 up. And basically, your challenge is to survive as long as you can.
And that is so true. Yo, that is so true. Video games is like, how do you not die? Like, how do you not die? Like, you're just going to survive. That is so true. Every game was like that. Street Fighter is like, how do you survive? Like, every game was about not dying, right?
That one character to the end of that game, of the whole journey. And today, the gaming world and the gaming system is totally different. Users are really playing the game in an open world, and they don't really die. They just continue. They will just spawn out, respawn, and in the same place where they left, and they will continue to be part of that. And they're building games more like a community social experience. In
the VeVeverse is going to move over there. The VeVeverse is going to move over there. I think the VeVeverse is going to change. I think the VeVeverse is going to change. I think the VeVeverse is going to change. Wow.
That digital world, where the old game, you have to sit down and have a PlayStation or Xbox controller. 2 of you guys are playing. Now all the games you can actually play online. and expand. You open a tablet and you go, and that whole world has really opened up that user generated content. You see people on YouTube streaming games, talk about games, and even my brother's kid, they sit down and watch other people play a game on YouTube as a part of entertainment. So that user generated content is into many different levels now, and why people are part of games and what they do inside the game. They don't.
How crazy would it be to be using the mighties in a game? Like, just think about that for a second. Like, you can use a mighty and be the mighty in the video game, like a mighty's world where you're going through levels as Doctor Doom and you look like the mighty Doctor Doom. Almost like a Cryptoid, you remember how in Cryptoids you're on the block? Imagine a game, an open world game like that with the mighties. That's gonna be crazy. Or like Mario, a Nintendo 64 Mario type shit. Like, that's gonna be crazy.
Don't even treat that as a game. They really treat it as a real digital world experience for themselves.
Yeah,
and
true.
with VeVe, I really believe that is there will be a sense and there will be a day where something you purchase in our platform will allow you to unlock something in certain games. And that's where I want to take this business into.
Oh,
and
shit.
and VeVe is that.
Yo. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be wild, yo. And you know what's gonna be dope? And I could tell you what's gonna be dope. VeVe doesn't even have to pay developers to come in and pay developers to do something. Developers are gonna want to just do it because of the IPs that are involved. It's like, oh shit, Spider-Man. Oh shit, blah blah blah, blah, blah Toki Doki, oh DeLorean. Let's make a DeLorean game. Like, people are gonna go nuts on building shit, right? So because of the IP, that's what they have. It's like a game developer's dream to come in here, like get an SDK for VeVe and its collectibles and build out something that could be used for any collectible. And there's just so many IPs that it can attract so many different types of people, right? It could be a decon, somebody, a fan of decon that wants to come in and make a decon game. During decon, you can download this game and play with Cat Bronson and shit like that. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. People, imagine a game. You know what type of game I would like? A game where you have to steal artwork. You got to do art heists. Like, you got to get a bunch of your friends. It's almost like you got to get together and you got to steal paintings. You got to steal the Mona Lisa, Elmon X. You know what would be crazy? I wonder if Jacob from Elmon X has even, I'm pretty sure that VeVe is not tapping in with other licensors. Like, hey, check this out. We're building this. But Jacob is definitely aware of what's happening here. And I wonder if, even for a slight minute or something, he considered and taking Elmon X onto the collect chain. He might be like, I don't know who this Dr. Prophet is, bro. I'm not doing that shit. But I would like to know if other brands and companies are interested in this, and he's had the conversation with other brands. As of right now, it doesn't seem like it, but I'm pretty sure other brands are already reaching out to them. I wonder if other brands have reached out to David or Dr. Collect, like, hey, we heard you're doing this. We'd like to jump on board. Like, I would love to know that. Obviously, we're not going to know, but it would be cool to see if that's happening, right? I don't know. I wonder if Jacob, I'm going to talk to Jacob. I'm going to hit him up on a DM. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I am going to have him on the channel, though. So maybe I'll ask him then.
Heart of that, all the cool stuff.
Yeah, a video game where you're stealing artwork would be dope. I'm stealing paintings. I'm stealing the retrospective, the retrospective. I'm stealing whatever painting that you like. The Ron English, the schoolboy Guernica, schoolboy Guernica, or school, either Guernica painting, whatever, bro. Like, whatever painting that Decon drops, a Gary Basement painting, something where you're stealing paintings or something like that. Like, I don't know.
And we've seen that happen in other gaming platform. Counter-Strike is one example. I think they
a shooting game. I don't think that the licensors are gonna like that, though. Nobody wants to have their mighty running around shooting other mighties, but that'll be crazy. Like a first-person shooter with collectibles would be crazy. That is the one that I don't know if licensors really want, but that's the one. That's what we want, right?
They've done very well where they're buying skins, they're buying new weapons for the character.
Well, they can't drop weapons. They can't have like realistic looking guns because of Disney. But I wonder, I wonder, wonder. Instead of dropping skins, you just drop collectibles, right? Every time there's an upgrade in the game, you just go buy the collectible, go to the aftermarket, purchase the collectible, go back into the game, connect your wallet, verifies that you have the skin. Boom, you can use the skin.
And to use, and they have a way of their ecosystem try amongst themselves. And it will be great to see if VeVe could help, one day to be part of that, because that's where we really tap into the mass market.
Oh yeah,
and that's really where the exciting part is. And we're still early, and we have relationship with some gaming companies. Obviously, we have released some of their items on VeVe. Really is to have a long-term view how we can integrate and how we can be part of that ecosystem.
Yeah. And I mean, the example you brought up, Counter-Strike, it's a huge market, right? I mean, weapons, skins, that is just, and those are not really your items. I mean, that's kind of crazy. If some people have like 100,000s of weapon and skins collection and they don't really own it. But sounds interesting, but I guess a topic for the future. A topic for the future for us, maybe for you at the moment, we will see. But on the whole migration process to collect, I mean, you've mentioned the VeVe community. There are Web 2 and Web 3 people in here. So, like, how do you guys plan to involve like the community during that transition to collect, like to build trust, to get the people on board and give them enough info so they understand it?
Well, number one and the key part is really transparency will be the key. We were required to communicate each step of the migration, number one, providing, education resources, involve the community through videos, and in a way we'll have a bit of bedded program where we just roll things out as part of that incremental. And our mission has always been to make that digital collecting accessible to everybody, not just to the digital native users. And I really think that Collect will help us to bridge that gap. And VeVe's already, from day one, VeVe's all around closing that gap to make things easier. And the Collect blockchain is not just going to be providing service to VeVe, right? It's going to be providing service to other projects and other self-developed games or collectible apps or collectible items that can integrate. And the idea is how, and the fun really begins is how eventually we can integrate VeVe first for user generating their own ecosystem, their whole world of asset to bring it into VeVe first. And I really do see, that's part of that future. And that's why we're doing it now. We have that opportunity to put that foundation right, and we choose right now as the time to do that. And it will take time, and that education is there. But VeVe celebrated our 5th birthday, our 5th anniversary last month. And I really think, the first 5 years we test the water, we put our feet in, we dip our toe where now we're walking in. We want to really expand that horizon and really understand and provide that. And we'll guide our users. We'll guide a new user's hand, and we'll do a lot more promotions around how we can help them and help them understand in the easy way.
Yeah. And I have to say, I mean, you said like 5-year anniversary. I'm into VeVe like for more than 4.5 years now. So it's been quite a journey. But a lot of a few community members compare like VeVe and other Web3 companies and say like, oh, VeVe is
Yo, I've been in VeVe for like 5 years also. That is crazy. I came in 2021, 2022, 23, 24, 25. 4 years. Dang, that's crazy.
so slow, nothing is happening. But
Mm.
I have to say, you guys, as you said, improved so much. The overall app speed way better. Like the navigation in the app way better. The
Let me see, let me
collectibles
see.
quality, mwah. And I mean, now the next step with Collect, I think it's awesome to see. And in my personal view, as you said, the foundation needs to build right. So really the mass market can come in, because if you have problems then when you have thousands and thousands of users, you don't want that. I think you want those kind of hiccups now when the community is smaller, in my point of view.
100%. And we made so much mistakes throughout this 5-year journey. For myself and Dan, if we were to build the app completely over again with proper funding and budget, we would have built it much more differently. We kind of needed to have that first proof of concept if there's a demand for it. And obviously, the first year and a half, the journey is about fixing the crashes and then fixing all the issue we had, and then tried to get the quality fits better. And the next 5-year chapter, just as of yesterday, we have our executive offsite, and we are talking about the future plan for 2026. All the key metrics and OKRs that we need to meet in the company. And our mandate is very much focused on building the app to what our users want. We certainly have lost a lot of precious time during the transaction of growing and scaling, and maybe we didn't build the things that it helped, and we felt as bad as the audience telling us every day, the app is crashing, it's slower. We listen and we go and try to fix these problems. It takes time, because when you fix one thing and something else breaks, it's almost like we like plumbers. Me and Dan is almost like Mario Brothers in a way that we are fixing plumbers leaks over here and try to patch it up. But what we decided to do, moving forward, we just wanted to build the best product for the community and that things that they like. We want to do it right, and it takes time. We done a lot of changes this year. We moved back to that founders lead, which enable us to be more hands-on and ensure the size of the team is more agile, and they really more function more dynamically to exactly how we need it. So a lot of things that we learn. It hasn't been the easiest journey, and we at VeVe obviously get criticized every day.
Yep.
From left, right, and center.
Yeah, we do it out of love. At least most of us do. When we FUD, man, it's because I love you, man. Is he celebrating? Oh, he has the Christmas holidays in the back. My boy put up the Christmas decorations. I love it. Yo, he's Christian. Okay, shout out to my boy David.
So, and hopefully we'll continue to deliver a world-class product for all of you.
Yeah, I think you guys will do that over the next.
Damn, we're only halfway through. That's crazy. I'm gonna let this shit play.
If you are an innovator in a brand new category of collecting, I think mistakes are part of this
What's
journey.
up, Ruin?
And in my personal view, mistakes are really important, because if you don't make mistakes, you don't test enough right and left, in my personal view. As long as those mistakes are not that big that like the whole company goes down, obviously. But I think you guys have that under control.
Yes,
we've spoke about onboarding new users.
That is true. And I really do appreciate VeVe taking their time. They could have easily just started rolling out shit without thinking, but I'm happy that they're taking their time because they're looking at the long, in the long term, right? This is not just a short term play. So I'm happy that shit's been taking a long time to move, but it's moving in divine timing. You know, it's moving in divine time. Hopefully, I'm still alive while all this shit happens, because technically, this shit ain't gonna pop off for like another 10 years, 5 to 10 years, really. Is within the next 5 years, we're gonna keep developing. People are gonna be testing games. It's not gonna be until like the next 5 to 10 years to where this shit is like where we think it's gonna be. So we still got time. The only question is am I gonna still be alive for that? Like, I hope so. Shit, I hope I don't die in the next 5 to 10 years, because that's gonna suck. I'm gonna start stacking comics. You know what's dope? People can create. How do you create video games with comics? Well, you can just get access to specific characters if you have a specific comic book. That's gonna be so dope, man. I'm so happy for developers. It sucks because I'm not a developer and I don't know how to do that. So I don't know how to build games. All the 3D building stuff is difficult for me. I don't do that. So shout outs to all the people that do it. Shout outs to you guys, because you guys are gonna make this shit a whole lot more fun.
And in-app currency. Why? What was the reasoning?
Wait, what's that question?
Well, a couple of things.
Just an in-app of like the younger generation, behold, and left, in my personal view. As long as those mistakes are not that big that like the whole company goes down, obviously. But I think you guys have that under control.
Yes,
we've spoke about onboarding new users, and before we spoke about like the younger generation. So you guys recently announced the switch from gems as a currency to like just an in-app currency. Why? What was the reasoning?
Well, a couple of things, and number one, James has always been only in the app. I mean, James is not able to be used in any other platforms out there.
I was gonna say that.
And mainly around this is due to how we decide and how we design to reduce fractions in the business we are, and there could be regulations improving in our accounting transparencies and many other. And making user experience far easier in terms of a lot of known crypto users out there, and really align VeVe in our next phase with the global best practice for what a VeVe digital store will be like. And we had to make certain changes. We still seeing learning from the behavior of the users, but saying that. It's not the first time that we have done it. I mean, years ago, we had to remove gems due to other complications with service provider going down. And we kind of learned from that. And, where it's very different now is that we have more partnerships where a third-party marketplace can help us execute certain trade, and we wanted to understand where our customers sit and where that traffic is coming from and where those tradings are. So a lot of these factors taken into consideration, but most important is that the gem still can be used. It won't expire. You can purchase anything in the store and also in the VeVe secondary marketplace.
That question was like, all right.
A good selection of product. And we build so much content already. There's so much goodness of products out there. So it's not like your gem is just sitting there. There's nothing else in the store. We always talked about at the early days, we wanted to have the store have some product, some merchandise for people to buy. So you can actually just come in and browse through it and very easily execute a primary purchase or secondary purchase with gems. So it's not like in the old day you go, well, what else do I do with the gem? There's nothing else in the and
maybe that's the argument of why, when we say, oh, the thing didn't sell out, sell out. Technically speaking, if we get a wave of new users and they can see it on the back end. It's like, oh wow, we got 1,000 new users in the last 3 days or something like that, something significant. They will definitely know, right? They'll get notified and like, yo, there's a wave of new users that came in last week, 2,000 or whatever the case is. That's the, because the whole argument of, oh, we want to keep things in the store because we want people to have something to purchase. I guess so. But then wouldn't they be upset and like, damn, I just paid $50 for this and I saw the marketplace and it's going for $8? Somebody might think like that. They could always redrop items. I mean, there has to be a better way. I don't think that they're purposely up pricing things so they don't sell out. That's what I think where my thought process is like, are they overpricing things? For example, a $50 Street Fighter character for $50 was the train of thought, oh, we'll price it at 50 because we know that it's not going to sell out and we'll always have some in the store. Is that the thought process with the 50 gems? That's scary. I don't want that to be the case. I think that if they see a wave of new users, like, yo, we got 3,000 new users in the last 24 hours, then they should do a drop or, something like that for them. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, having stuff in the store is useful, but we do enough drops to where if somebody was new, they would just be here for the next drop. If like somebody came into the space today, they'll have a drop that's scheduled to come out next week. Like we know that there's a drop. There's always a drop. There's always a drop announced. It's never to where VeVe doesn't have a drop. They're doing drops consistently. Every week, VeVe is doing drops. So do we really need things in a store like that? I mean, if naturally they don't sell out, I get it, but I hope that they're not pricing these things in a way that, oh, we're gonna make it $50 just so it doesn't sell out. I hope that's not the thought process. I hope that they have their own theory or program on why they're pricing it for 50, and not that the excuse is we don't want things to sell out. Because if that's the case, I'm gonna feel dumb buying some shit that's meant to not sell. Like, that sounds crazy. But what do y'all think? Let me know, man.
In the primary drop, everything's sold out within seconds. And now
I'm just
really
asking.
demonstrate that the industry that we're moving into is going to be a mass market. And you expect a mass market retail shop to have inventories.
Yeah.
And that's where we are building VeVe into. And we continue to see what we bring out new products that is associated, because collectors kind of want to build places and complete certain things and crest within VeVe app. So we'll continue to bring a lot more products so the gems can be used and function very well. And most,
especially if you have like video games, if we can use our gems to play video games, which I think that's going to be a little bit more complicated, right? But let's say there's a game that costs 1 gem to play, and it's like Pac-Man, and you get to play once for 1 gem, or you get 3 plays per gem. Now you're having people burn gems. I guess you could do that with Omi though, like if people are really about the Omi life, but you could just do that with gems. If you want to figure out a way for people to use up their gems, just provide a simple game like Pac-Man, and then make it Pac-Man. And then in order to play it, you get 3 plays for 1 gem, and then have a leaderboard. And then people are going to sit there and start spending 10, 20, 30 gems in one afternoon just playing a bunch of Pac-Man to, just to be on the leaderboard. Something like that would be crazy.
On the gaming platform out there, and we study it very hard, is that they have one business model, and that business model, it reduces complexities in many different regions. So we're not just talking about one country and specifically. You have to think VeVe trades our business globally. So to meet our next stage of challenges and our next stage of that market, we need to comply with certain country rule regulation to meet that, to make the app available and to grow that business. So hard decisions have to be made, but I really think we're taking the time to ensure that Stacker, our partners, are slowly getting up there and getting the users onboarding in that. And in the same time, we're giving our user a plenty of time, 6 months plus, to reduce that. And yeah, we you know, we're very pleased that it took, took quite straightforward. It was, we definitely perform a lot better. I thought it would be a lot more chaos than what we have seen.
Good to hear, I would say. But correct me if I'm wrong there, but the VeVe app is for people over 16, 14?
Yeah, we always been R18 simply because we kind of wanted the people who collect these type of things to be really more well educated, have disposable income. We were never really into try to pump this up, get some kid to buy this. We really thought this is
That's very interesting. That's very interesting that their mind is not marketing to kids. That this is aimed at adults, but then it makes sense, adults with disposable income, gamifying it though can open the floodgates to a whole different world, especially if there's an app for these games that you can use VeVe collectibles to use different characters. That'll be next level. That won't be here now, but I can see that happening. But that's very interesting that they're not marketing to kids like that, and they're not even interested in getting the kids to purchase it like that.
Serious collectible business if you want to build for a long term. So you want to ensure that the clientele and the product that we're making for that clientele meets that demand. But eventually these when you look at it, 16, 17-year-old, they're going to turn 18. And the 18, 20, 21 who's playing online games, eventually they will go, well, VeVe is the premium collectible app out there.
And so is that how he sees it? He sees it as the kids are playing with toys, with their games. At 18, 19, 20, 21, they stop playing these games, and we want them to come over to VeVe as a more adult, more higher end type of experience. I mean, the collectibles do look amazing, especially that Ninja Turtle, man. That looks amazing. But I can see why they take so much time to make these shits look premium. The only thing is that we got to work on these vehicles, bro. Like, the vehicles are not premium. Like, you can't even open the hood. There's no engine. There's no sound effects of a vehicle. Like, a part of a car, like the best part of playing with a car is doing the vroom, 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 like burning rubber and doing rev engine sound effects. That's the best part of playing with a toy car experience. So we kind of need that in a digital space. Like, these vehicles need to have, like the Lamborghini, it needs to be on. It should be maybe like a flick of a button or something like that. I don't think they should be on the whole time. That'll be annoying. But hey, if the car is on, the car is on. If you're trying to make the collectible reflect reality in the real world, then these vehicles need to have engine sounds. When you turn on the Lamborghini, that's just loud. We need that shit.
We want to be perceived to always be delivered the best out there. And that's our goal.
Yeah. Okay, so if I understand you correctly, like, the plan isn't to bring a newer cohort of users in. For example, those kids 14, 15 who are playing Roblox, Minecraft, etc. That's not the plan. The plan is to target like 18 plus to establish like a real like collectibles business. And yeah.
100%. And we do know a lot of families have kids and they enjoy the AI aspect of it, right?
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of the VeVe user, they have young kids, young families, and they enjoy that utility value. And later down the time, we may be bringing out certain features to unlock for childproof. And really, that will be non-tradable product. It will be just using that AR. And the AR is going to be one of our major changes coming up. I was speaking to Dan yesterday, And a lot of you probably already know the phone ability, the AR ability from where we first developed VeVe and where it is now is way beyond. We are actually behind. So we really need to be catching up in the next 2 quarters to really shape our AR capability to best to the world.
So we're behind in AR capabilities. AR capabilities 2025. Let me see what's going on. The future of smart glasses in 2025. AI adoption trends. What softwares are used for AR development? What is this?
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Hey, what's up and how's it going? This is Herbie, and if you are asking yourself on how to get started with your AR project and you're not sure what kind of tools to use for what kind of purpose or what to learn even for the project that you might envision, then I got you covered in this video because I want to talk a bit about the current tools that are available for creating augmented reality, shall it be in the web, on social platforms, or as a good old application, and what kind of use cases these tools are perfectly suited for, what are advanced.
Oh, you could change colors in real time like that. It'll be fresh if you had, like, for example, a Lamborghini and you owned all 4 colors or whatever. You could just press the color in real time and it'll just switch out the car color instead of you closing it, opening another vehicle, right? That'll be crazy. Or even if you had like a Wolverine, and this is how you're gonna make yeah, you know what, they're right. I can see it being behind because these digital collectibles, for example, let's say you put a collectible in AR, but you own all 3 collectibles, like all 3 different poses. Now you could just click on the collectible and it changes its pose instead of you owning one collectible that does all 3 poses, or closing one collectible and importing the other one of the other pose, right? I think that being able to click on it and switch over and toggle between all the different variants, if you do own them, would be dope, because now you can actually pose it yourself if you own the other poses. That's basically it. I think that's dope.
Advantages. So without any further ado, let's get started. The first question you got to ask yourself when thinking about augmented reality development is kind of the scope that you want to develop. So do you...
All right, let's get back into this interview, because man, we're almost done though. We're like kind of
stage to the to what they have. So some of our focus will be that, because user generated content is a key part key part of our business. The more people see you are interacting with that superhero, the more people will go, hey, that's interesting, and it goes viral. It gets more people on board, and that's what VeVe is about. We want that collect ecosystem to be part of us.
Let's talk about liquidity, because liquidity in a business is and cash flow is a really important thing. So what long-term monetization models are you guys exploring? Like, for example, subscription models, enhanced membership tiers, or some kind of...
Oh yeah, David was ready to answer that question. Look at my boy, bro. Like, he got mad excited right there. Look.
Monetization models are you guys exploring? Like, for example, subscription models, enhanced membership...
Yo, he was like, okay. He kind of lost them for a second. David was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But he caught on. He goes like, okay, I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean.
Or some kind of merchandise offering beyond like the traditional drop and resale economy you guys have right now.
100%. There's and sometime for when times are like this tough at the moment for the industry we all in, all I hope is we get one more life, we get one more year to ensure that we can correct all the things that we make mistake on. You get one up, and you go with that wave. Eventually, the market will turn itself around. So looking for revenue in multiple ways is very important. And I think a lot of projects out there, they always hit just that one thing, and they always just bet on that one channel if they're in the Discord or they're in a certain marketplace. that's how they release. And if you've been with us for 4.5 years, you have seen our business model is try new things, exploring multiple, subscriptions or membership could be a part of that tiering. And really that could be part of that VeVe first, enhancing that experience and unlocking features, unlocking access to certain things. We could be selling digital furnitures and digital props within the VeVe first.
Yo, Kryptoni, look at my hat. Look at my hat, Kryptoni. Do I look good? Hold on, let me make myself bigger. How do I look? How do I look? You like my hat, Kryptoni? I'm looking fresh. I'm looking fresh. Oh, Panini and Pinnacle are doing fine. Yeah, Pinnacle. Yo, I've been getting my coins every day, and I've been using some of them here and there just because. And I love it, man. I love it. Shout outs to Pinnacle. I've been using Pinnacle. I haven't put no money into it, but I've been using Pinnacle. Yo, Kryptoni, look at my hat, yo. Ooh, okay. Calm down, Arcade.
South, the digitals. If you've been to one of our live events, you have seen partnership we have done with apparels. You have seen artworks. You have seen pins. You have seen a rollout of our VeVe coins, the precious metal coins. So a lot of these digital product is small generating revenue, and don't forget we also have the VeVe comics, the physical comics that we bring out at the Comic Cons. So all that part of that merchandising is really branding us and taking collectors that's not in digital into the first step into the digital experience by offering them something.
Yeah.
And now and we're working with ways of how we can integrate that experience across the whole entire VeVe ecosystem. So, our main focus drop will remain central as the VeVe, as the hub, and the long term, creating that long term utility value and that community, that ongoing engagement. But I'm always working much ahead of where the company is. I'm always my job in the recent 2 years has been really 6 to 8, even 18 months ahead of where the team currently is. So we are working on a few other things that we're going to be putting out in trial.
Okay.
We'll be announcing it in Q1. That there's something exciting that we want to see if it stick. And we'll learn from it. We'll get data out of users to see if that's what they want, or we can tap into certain new ecosystems as well. But in regards to revenue, we are certainly out there, and you will see more digital products in there. I have
digital products. I like it.
And start working with manufacturers in the trading card manufacturing field.
Ooh, trading cards. Okay. Some VeVe trading cards. What would those look like? Would they drop X-Men cards? Would they drop sports cards? I mean, that's a way to get into the sports industry, right? If VeVe starts dropping baseball cards like Digitals, where you can get a digital counterpart, that'll be a great space to get involved in. I know they're doing the stamps. I know they're doing the coins. Definitely the baseball cards. If they partner up with Topps, Ultra Fleer, whatever that's called, all these baseball card manufacturers, that'll be crazy. Especially Pokemon. If they were to drop, nah, they're not gonna do that, bro. They could.
I'm always exploring new opportunity, but most important is that
if Pokemon dropped today, let me ask you guys something. If Pokemon dropped today, which I don't know if Pokemon's ever coming, they probably will. If Pokemon dropped today, what is like, how much are you willing to spend? Like, for example, let's not put Pikachu in there because people are gonna be like, I'll pay 100 gems for a Pikachu. But let's just say like a regular Pokemon. Like, let's say a Pokemon drop. Let's not even name any Pokemon. What would be like a good amount for them to charge for a Pokemon drop? Do you think that people are going to be happy if the Pokemon drop was like 40 gems? And let's just clarify. we're dropping trading cards. We're not dropping the collectible. It's not a 3D collectible. I think that the trading card would be more valuable than a 3D collectible, right? Because people they put out collectibles all day long, and they're not worth as much as the cards. I think that when it comes to Pokemon, the cards it's what's going to be worth. Now, I wonder how much you guys are willing to pay for a Pokemon trading card, a drop, a blind box. Put Pikachu in there, Snorlax. You get a Grimer. You get a bunch of random people, right? A random Pokemon. I don't even know Pokemons like that, but let's say you get 5 cards. You get a Pikachu, but the Pikachu's the common, so don't even get excited. Oh, the secret rare Pikachu, that's the Grail, which will be the Grail, by the way. It will be the Grail, but how much are you willing to pay for trading cards? Let me know in the comments down below. 40, 60 gems for a trading card, 100. I don't know if anybody's paying more than 100. It depends on the edition sizes. I guess we can, make some shit up and really go with it. But how much are you guys willing to pay for that? And also, let me know how much you're willing to pay for a collectible. Like, let's say there's some Pokemon collectibles. They don't do anything. But how much are you guys willing to pay for a Pokemon collectible on the app? I don't think they're going to drop Pokemon until they figure out how to gamify it. I think that maybe that's the best time to drop it. Imagine them dropping Pokemon as a collectible that's also a game on the Collect platform. That'll be legendary. All right, let me know in the comments down below how much you guys willing to pay for a Pokemon drop. 40 gems. I think 40, 50 gems is great. They're going to up price it because they know that everybody's going to go crazy for it. It's like the one IP that everybody's waiting for. And to tell you the honest truth, it might never come. Like, it might be smarter for them to never drop Pokemon because it's going to keep people on the edge of their seats. You rather have people say when Pokemon rather than having people saying, all right, yo, I'm done buying anything. I got my Pokemon. I'm good. Right. But there's so many Pokemons you could definitely drop a lot of Pokemon characters. Let's go. David, you mentioned in this interview too that he has IPs he's waiting to drop until he gets bigger. Oh, I see. Pokemon, good luck saving gems for your car. I know. I'm not into Pokemon like that though. So, I don't think I would pay a crazy premium for a Pokemon. I'm not into Pokemon like that. I did play Pokemon Stadium back in Nintendo 64 days. That's how I got introduced to Pokemon. And I like it. I like Pokemon. Even the trading card game, I play it a lot. I play the trading card game almost every day still. So I do like Pokemon, but $6.99, VeVe Butcher, you're savage. So many Pokemon, they would have to do low mint price, like $10 or under, or they will tank. Too many Pokemon, you will spend 1 million trying to collect them all at $50. LOL. Kryptoni, they might actually do the most popular Pokemon at 50 to 60 gems, like Pikachu, Snorlax. But yeah, you're right. It should be like 10 gems if there's that many Pokemon. How many Pokemons are there? Let me look it up real quick.
How many Pokemon are there? As of 2025, 1,025 Pokemon. From Bulbasaur to the newest additions in Scarlet and Violet, the Pokedex just keeps growing. That number includes every mainline Pokemon across all 9 generations. But it doesn't include regional forms, Mega Evolutions, or Gigantamax versions, just official species. So, if you're still trying to catch them all, you've got over 1,000 to go. What is your favorite Pokemon? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.
Yo, that's a lot of Pokemons, bro. Yeah, good luck trying to collect all them shits, yo. Yeah, you're right, Kryptoni, like 10 gems or less.
That product to be relevant.
If they're waiting to have more users, they could potentially do 10 gems because there's going to be so many users that it kind of balances out. But then again, the company will be bigger, so it doesn't.
To be collectibles. Will that product to be relevant for the VeVe collectors, and would it be relevant to onboard mass market? It's always that key part when I think about
Ronnie,
it.
I do.
But certainly, if you guys have more ideas how we should be doing it, we want to be there. And I wish we could do more VeVe merch, but I tell you the honest truth is that our community is so...
No, Kryptoni, so if it's 50K, if you were to spend $50 for 1,000 Pokemon, then you would need 50K to complete the set. But that's only if you get them on the drop. I mean, how much is it to collect all the Pokemon cards in real life? Like in real life, if you wanted to collect all the Pokemons in real life, how much would that cost? That will cost way more than 50K, right? Because there's cards that are worth 50K. So technically speaking, it could be $50 a pop because in the real world, you would need more than that to collect them all anyways. So you might need hundreds of thousands in the real world to collect all Pokemon. I have no idea, but there's Pokemon cards that go for like thousands. So how do you complete a set without having to get those cards? Some people can't even collect them in the real world. So it might be like that in the digital space also. Like, sorry, you won't be able to collect them all in the digital space either, just because they're so hard to get and it's so popular that no, we're not entitled to collect them all. I almost feel like that's a thing. We're not entitled to be able to collect them all. Like they don't owe us. Make it affordable so you guys can all have them. No, like they're just gonna drop them, and if you're able to collect them all, then good to you. It's almost like the real world, right? If you can collect them all in the real world, that means you paid a premium. Kids are not running around with the whole Pokemon collection everywhere. Like, no, there's rarely any kids that have the whole I bet you there's no kids that have the. I would think, who has? How much is it? Let me see. How much? I should ask the AI actually. How much does it? Let me see.
This is BoxGG, and it is a website where you're able to spin on boxes, and inside those boxes you have Pokemon cards, Magic the Gathering, and on the website now there is One Piece. And you can withdraw those cards, get them delivered to your house. So all you need to do is load up your account with gems,
What?
and then using those gems you spin on the boxes like this.
Whoa! Boom! What?
Right now, you can hop onto eBay and purchase a complete set of Pokemon cards. Skip the painful collecting process and impress your millennial friends with a beautiful binder full of 90s nostalgia. But will it break the bank? Well, it depends. If you check listings now, you'll probably find prices ranging from a few $100 to a few thousand. So let me tell you why and how to make the smartest purchase moving forward. Base set. All right, so you're probably looking for the original set of Pokemon trading cards. That would be base set from 1999. This set contains a total of 102 cards, not the 151 as your memory may suggest. This set includes starters Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and Pikachu, and their evolved forms such as Charizard. There are a total of 16 holofoils, including the Machamp you most definitely had when you were a kid. Was it first edition? Oh, and I forgot to ask, are you looking for first edition cards? Because that's going to change things, specifically the price. There are actually 4 different print runs of base set from 1999, and this is what they are. First edition, this one is easy. For a card to be first edition, it has to have the first edition stamp, no exceptions. And first editions are also shadowless. That brings us to shadowless. For a card to be considered from the shadowless print run, it must be shadowless, obviously, but it cannot have the first edition stamp. Unlimited. A card with a shadow and a copyright date of 1999 is from the unlimited print run. This is by far the most common.
All right, so it's going to be more than 50K. This guy needs to get the prices, though.
And that is for that expensive Pokemon cards ever, so be prepared to pay a premium.
All right, so one Pokemon, one Charizard is 250
Pokemon cards ever, so
so if you want to complete the set, you have to get this card. And if you have this card, you're spending 250 just on this card. So I could see VeVe dropping these at $50 a pop. If you want to collect them all, you're going to spend way more than that in the real world to collect them digitally. So
merchandise. Every live event I go, I see beautiful merchandising, and I just wish those guys who design them the best they can and to sell it to other members in the community. So we want to start looking at more from the top down, how we can build that collectible foundation, and that brand for us.
Yeah, really like that. In terms of like user generated content and like getting the word out about VeVe. I mean, we see Aaron doing a fantastic job onboarding new affiliate partners and getting bigger YouTube channels, etc. Yeah, promoting and talking about VeVe. I think that is a really important step, because I think most of the people, if I take a look at my friends, they don't know about digital collecting. Okay, now they know because I talk about it all the time, but they still don't really get it. So I think there's a huge learning curve for like the mass market integration of that kind of product.
Yeah, and sometimes these are just really not a collector. Maybe they don't collect anything. Some you know, or maybe that the property that we have, the IP, has an interest from. You know, the minute you bring out something, you're always going to open a new community, right? I mean, the Turtles, for example, the Street Fighter, it opened up nostalgia community who love it. They might not buy it, but they want to talk about it because they want to talk about the IP that they grew up with. Now you could get it as a digital format, and you could bring it out in AR, and they are amazing. The quality, exceptional quality, and you interact with it. So the more of these things that we bring out that is relevant, it's just going to generate users, and we continue to see users being onboarded. Like you say, we work very hard, our team, to reach out to influencers in different channels to get them engaged and really educate their community, because there's thousands of little pockets of different channels out there now. There's channel for people who love collecting. I'll tell you a story. What happened? That you reach out to a pocket of people who collect spoons or shoes and so on. You know, yesterday, our marketing manager told me there's someone in our community collect emails.
Okay. Okay. I mean, on that point, on that front, I would say your email collection is probably huge.
Yeah. I mean, how do you define collecting email? I guess I get emails from all sorts of people. So it comes in a competition with the most different type of email and feedback and stories. I have them all. Yeah, I have them all.
Wow.
So,
you collect emails.
Oh, well, okay, that's quite funny. But yeah, let's shift the conversation a bit, because you are not just the CEO of VeVe, you are also the CEO of Ecomi. And a lot of community members are interested on how, like, the OMI token will fit into the into Collect Chain's long-term ecosystem, and like the utility that goes with it.
Yeah, so most important, that OMI remains a key part of the Ecomi ecosystem. So Ecomi itself is that foundation of that heart, and then where projects and platform work.
So he made it clear that Ecomi is for the Ecomi ecosystem. So not really for the Collect ecosystem or the Collect blockchains ecosystem. So I don't think that Ecomi is going to be like the coin or the token, the official token of the blockchain Collect. I don't think that's going to be the case. You know, I don't think that's going to be the case. It could be, and that's what I think people are hopeful for. I just don't think that's the case, because Dr. Profit, I don't see that happening. But maybe
adopt OMI as a utility. So Collect give us the infrastructure to expand the future of possible of that utility. So in a way, like Stacker and in the payment side, so you can do OMI to gems to access to VeVe collectibles. And obviously, you know, as a company, and we want to be on you know, reputable exchanges out there, and hopefully they can offer you know, exceptional and new offering for our OMI holders out there as well. And but utility-wise is that burn mechanism, whether if it's the OMI being used, get burned. And really, for us, we will continue to adapt. And really, that regulatory ambiguity is part of that. We need to ensure that we follow the rules. So our intention for OMI is to become a functional, utility-driven, and part of that is VeVe. But many other parts, it could be other gaming, and beauty with collect.
Oh, look at Jan Collects. Yo, Jan Collects got happy when he heard the word gaming and ecomi, but I don't think that VeVe is going to develop a game where you use OMI. I think the community is going to be community built, so we'll see what the community does. But look, as soon as he mentions gaming, look at Jan's face.
Parts, it could be other gaming, and beauty.
He goes, ooh, the price of the OMI went up. I bet you people sold on the price of OMI. Let me look at the OMI price. Let me look at the OMI price real quick. How much is the OMI price? So this interview came out this week, right? On Kraken. What's Kraken? What's Kraken? Coin Market, ecomi price. Let me see. Damn. Oh, so that was on the 21st. That is today. Wait, that can't be today. Oh, that was this morning. 850. It's been going down. Oh, it's been the lowest that it has been since the last few days. This is the last 24 hours. Okay, so let me go for the 1 week. Okay. Oh, the OMI price is crazy. Like, people got happy right here on the 19th, 2020. So that's during the interview. That's during the David Yu interview. That's when it dropped, I believe. And then it just had a crazy pump. And then it just going down. It had a crazy pump this morning around 3 to 4 a.m. The price went up, but then it just started going back down again. Actually, lower than where it was before. Lower than where it was on the 19th before the interview. Now, this looks like it's going to go lower. It's going to, I mean, shit, I don't know. Unless something else comes out. Let me look at the 1 month. Oh, yeah, never mind. No, we should not look at the 1 month. Okay, let's just pretend we're not looking at the OMI price right now. And let's just continue this interview.
Collect is once other project comes onto Collect, they might choose to use Stacker as their marketplace. And then OMI is one of the payment options. So you can see how that whole ecosystem comes together. And it goes around. And
to me, it's like, the price of OMI, the OMI just has to become utility to where it's no other option. I think that if you give people option, they're going to use another option, right? Like, most people don't have OMI in their wallet. And I'm talking people outside of VeVe. If you're not on VeVe, you might not have OMI. So if we get new users to use the space, but they go on Stacker and they can use Ethereum or whatever, Solana or whatever the options are, why would they buy OMI to use OMI? It would have to be a situation where there's no way around it. You are going to have to use OMI, kind of like the cash out. Right now, if you cash out, there's no other option besides OMI, right? You would have to cash out with OMI if you cash out today. Somebody correct me in the chats, in the comments down below, if that's the case right now. If you cash out right now, there's no other option but to use OMI, right? I mean, it would just have to be the case to where there's no other choice. You have to use OMI no matter what if you're using the Stacker website. But I don't think that's going to be the case. I think there's always going to be option. You're going to be able to purchase things with fiat, with Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, whatever the case may be. All right, but I have no idea. You're going to have to educate me more on the crypto side of things.
VeVe is one of the first project to deliver that and show examples to other projects that how this whole clockwork will drive. And I'm hoping, and we put together this very thoughtfully, how the whole ecosystem will drive it. So you have that main foundation infrastructure, you have someone who have experience like VeVe to go in, and you have marketplace like Stacker, and how the whole ecosystem now can function. And we want that continue to work.
In the past,
shout outs to Collectors Gone Digital. What's up, Josh? How you feeling, bro?
You guys spoke about OMI exclusive drops, maybe OMI gave
OMI exclusive drops. Yeah, buddy. I don't know about that. we would rather see more MCP exclusive drops. Like some of you guys got way too much MCP points. Y'all need to get rid of that shit, bro. Like y'all need MCP exclusive drops. Now I know we do get MCP drops like once a year, but we need them shits like every week. Maybe one of the variants when you do a drop, maybe one of the variants is an MCP drop. Maybe that's the thing. We need more MCP drops, like way more. Yeah, you guys got way too much MC, but it doesn't benefit them for them to like get MCP because they rather get gems. So it's gonna have to be a mixture of gems and MCP. People need to be burning more MCP. I think people have a lot of MCP to where they're looking forward to burning it. Like if you gave people a reason to start burning MCP points, they'll start doing it today. Like you just got to give people a reason to do it. Too many people got way too much MCP points. You know, y'all need to burn some of that.
Experiences. Will
OMI exclusive drops unless they drop on Stacker. You know, if they drop on the app, we need gems involved. I'm sorry, it would have to be a Stacker exclusive drop, and I don't know if VeVe would want that. VeVe would want every drop to happen on VeVe. The VeVe Comics is one, but that's just trash. You can't even use your gems on the VeVe Comic website. And are they still having drops on Tuesdays? I gotta go back. I haven't seen anything dope drop. And I'm sure that it's happening, but the VeVe website, the comic book website, I can't even use gems for that. That shit sucks. Like, what's the point of having gems if I can't use it on the website? Maybe something like that where the website or that party allows you to use OMI and then they do a drop where it's exclusive to that platform. Like, for example, like the comic books. That comic book exclusively is dropping. It's still VeVe though, but it's a third party, I guess, comic book VeVe website where they're dropping comics. You can use fiat, but you can't even use gems. So I guess something like that. You can use OMI, but that'll be kind of trash.
Will the collect chain?
I know what you guys are thinking. Arcade, aren't you a supporter of OMI? Kind of. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like 50-50. Is like we need it, but we don't need it. And the only reason I'm down with OMI is because of the community. Like the community lost a lot of money, but then again, at the same time, it's like charge it to the game. I'm sorry, but that's the only, if I was to like be an advocate for OMI, then if I was to play OMI's advocate, it would be the community. It's like, yo, the community's been waiting for this shit. You got to give it to the community, bro. Like the community is going to be mad if you don't make it available. But David used minds like, as long as we give him an option to use OMI, then we're good. I mean, you get cheaper collectibles if you pay with OMI, right? I think that collectibles are cheaper in OMI than they are in gems, which is pretty cool.
Make those kind of utilities easier.
Well, yeah, 100%. So once we move to collect, and then we're hoping, well, definitely Stacker is going to be supporting collect. We are planning the utility based on that full experience that could include OMI gated access. So basically, you will be in the priority queue for exclusive content that will be exclusive drop on Stacker. So our focus is to ensure that the mechanics add value, not complexity. So we just want to make sure the few things foundations are all connected and finished, and then we'll make that available.
Yeah. Just to give a rough timeline. I know timelines sometimes are hard, but will we see it with the phase 2?
No. Sorry, Jan. I know what Jan is trying to do. I know what you're doing, Jan. I know you're an OMI guy. I get it, but you can't. It's not. Look at David's face. David is not having this shit. David's like, bro, what are you doing? We're not giving you a timeline on when OMI is going to be integrated. He just said we got to make sure the foundation is working, and then we're going to figure that out. Meaning, we got to get through this. We got to cross this bridge. If we can't give you a timeline, because if there's things that are not working on the foundation level, then we can't even do anything on the second level. So we got to worry about the foundation. There's no timeline. There's no timeline. I know that David is not going to say that, but I'm going to say it for David. I don't speak for David, but I'm going to say it for David. Guys, all you OMI people, I get it. You guys are hungry. We're all hungry. But right now, the collectibles is the most important part. Let's onboard. Let's get these collectibles onto the blockchain. Let's make sure everything's working properly. Let's start integrating some other apps just to start testing shit. Let's start putting out SDKs. Let developers come in, start testing out the waters. If everything starts working, then OMI could be one of those gated things. But for now, for now, we got to worry about the foundation. Look at David's face. That's his everything, bro.
Migration or after phase 2?
Well, phase 1 is the migration, right?
Yeah.
So I believe that the team's working tirelessly now, testing.
End of January is when that shit should be done
to ensure the migration becomes successful. And then
by February, supposedly those are the timelines. So like all the collectibles should be merged by January. They're gonna start testing it out, make sure everything's working properly by February, and then self-custody comes after that. There's still a lot of things to be going on, you know. To try to think of. I know the community. I know OMI people. I get it.
And there'll be a few things need to improve on Stacker and also in the back end of VeVe to ensure that when you purchase something within your account, it actually shows up in your VeVe account and inside the app if you choose not to eventually have self-custody.
Ooh, he just gave you something. He just gave us something. Look what he just said. Look.
Within your account, also in the back end of VeVe to ensure that when you purchase something within your account, it actually shows up in your VeVe account. And
if you purchase something in your account, it actually shows up in your VeVe account. Think about that for a second, right? Meaning that you can definitely own something that doesn't pop up in the VeVe account. That is self-custody, right? I mean, meaning that you can purchase something that won't show up on the app until you do something, until you import it. Or I mean, I don't get what he's trying to say.
Inside the app, if you choose not to eventually have self-custody, we'll want to make sure you can have access to these.
Mm-hmm. I mean, now that buying gems with OMI, that was a success in my personal view. It's so easy and so fast that I mean, I just tested it. I will not use it, to be fair, because I want to keep my OMI. But like the process is so smooth in my opinion. But now that this process is seamless, will there be like extra incentives for people like me who don't really want to use OMI? For example, discounts, bonus MCPs, or reduced transaction fees?
Yeah, so 100%. You pretty much hit the nail. What we are exploring into eventually is that bonus and that MCP point you might get. And
do we really want more MCP points? I guess.
The beauty around what you know, not putting through the credit card, you save in exchange rate, fees. If you're not using the Apple payment, you basically save that your local tax and fees and all that. It basically reduces a lot of that car fees and merchant fee. And most important is that, well, we may do that only exclusive drops only. So any incentive must, you know, we want to make sure that any incentive that it needs to be sustainable. Like going back, if the company doesn't make revenue, how do we pay our staff and our licensors? So yeah, we are aiming to.
We almost done with this interview
program. More news on that will come of that journey. So we on that, and it will take more areas. The other wheel might be a larger wheel, so it turns slower.
Currently, the burn is, I would say, fractional of the overall supply, but in my case, more that like, for example, OMI to gem or OMI to NFT
collectibles, and also the secondary market value of the collectibles over the time, the performance over the time might be a major factor on a chart. So that ecosystem, early day of the boom of NFT, you saw Boy take it into that dollar value. You know, it's records. It's a yacht club. Now comes patient, being part of that system. You want you.
Yeah, I think that's not what we mean. Somewhat there's something future that
really we can for much larger. I talked earlier about we have actually been a home of 2 other blockchain, and in fact we're in our second home with IMX. But what we're looking is really building that foundation for a much larger ecosystem, where I explained to you, you know, how the OMI will be part of that whole ecosystem and VeVe really allow us to build the experience, the utility, and the partnership that whereas impossible before. So the next phase of VeVe will be far more, interactive, integrated, and, really mainstream than anything we have been able to do today. So, for those of you who've been watching, been following us, been part of our journey, welcome to the next chapter of our business. And, we really hope we will make it right. We'll get the things correct. But just keep in mind, anything in tech, trying new things, it takes time. So that's what I'm hoping that our audience will get and feel.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. I'm
David,
gonna fast forward a little
thank
bit
you
of this.
so
though.
much for your
We're
time.
done, we're
Before
done,
we
we're
end
done.
this
As always, and on your show, and it's really good that the whole ecosystem is finally coming together the way we want it. And in the next 5 to 10 years, VeVe and Collect will be the center of a global collecting economy, whether that's digital or
No, it's over, y'all.
physical.
It's over.
Collect
No, this is
chain could be
bullish.
used in
This is
real
bullish.
world
This is
assets.
bullish, y'all.
There's a lot of ways
love it.
that we
I
will
love
be
it.
using the
I love it.
blockchain.
I love it.
And where we really see the future of digital ownership is
I love
really
it.
that mainstream, where collective move seamlessly and perhaps between apps, which I talked about, in games, in experience, in the real world utility.
Nice.
And really Collect's position VeVe to lead this future together. We're working hand in hand with the world's biggest brand. So, please be with us and part of that journey to come to that next chapter of our journey. Thank you so much for being with us all this year. And I'm hoping we are doing the right thing and able to demonstrate our vision, and it has come to, that final connecting point as well.
If you enjoyed this conversation,
Wow. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. That was so bullish. Yo, shout outs to Jan for making this happen. Shout outs to Jan for making this happen. This interview happened at the end of the year as a wrap up, because we didn't start off the year that swaggy. We didn't start off the year that flex. We kind of started off a little shaky. The beginning half of the year was shaky. We're ending the year off on a bullish note. I think that the team seems more confident, and I think that the new blockchain and having their own blockchain is something big, something major. Them being in the center of it all with Collect, VeVe, the brands that they're working with, especially if they start gamifying stuff. This could actually be very bullish information, and that's how I'm taking it, bro. And I'm really excited. I'm happy, and it's gonna be a good year, man. I think 2026 is gonna be a great year. Let's jump into the next topic. I know that the VeVeverse games just started. I don't know if I'm gonna go join. Maybe not. We're gonna go and check it out real quick. I'm going to talk about some Elmon X, some drops that are happening. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to play this commercial. I got to pay some bills, even though it doesn't pay any bills, but I'm going to pretend it pays bills, all right? Are you a collector? Yeah. Are you into cool art? Yes. Digital? Yeah. Then visit Drip House right now and collect limited edition art, music, videos, comics, games, and much more. And check out my page at Kid Arcade in the search bar to see what I've been cooking. This right here is my Velvet Neon collection. All original, all hands, no AI. Dropping consistently and coming to a wallet near you. It's simple and free. Make an account and start collecting now. Just in case you guys don't know, this is the Kid Arcade project right over here. If you have a Kid Arcade today, before I get off the live stream, like in the next 30 minutes, maybe I'll be here for another hour. Before I end the live stream, I am going to give away one of my paintings. That's right. If you guys haven't seen my page, go over there and drop a comment. Go over there to my page, drop a comment. I just posted some of these artwork. I actually did 13 pieces. I sold some, so they're not all going to be here, but we got the Venomized Magneto. I did these, and these are actually real life. Let me show y'all something. These are not fake. These are real. I'm right here. Look, you got the Wolverine. That's right. We got the Wolverine Mighty. These are the Mighty collection. This is the What If Mighty art show. I don't know if people are really resonated with people. We got Venomized Magneto. You already know that's one of my favorite collectibles. I also got the Mighty Batman. He doesn't exist yet, but we're never going to get a Mighty Batman. But there's the Mighty Batman, just in case you guys are wondering. We got the Mighty Steamboat Willie. That's right. We got a Mighty Steamboat Willie. Mighty Steamboat Willie. These are all for sale, by the way. I am going to give one away today, the Wolverine one. We got a Mickey Mouse. We got a Mickey Mouse Mighty, or we could give away the Mickey Mouse, whatever you guys want. Maybe I should just give the winner their choice of which ones they want. We got Magneto. Ah, man, this is one of my favorite ones. This one with this one with this one is a great combination. These are for sale. So if anybody wants, I'll give you guys a nice deal on these two. If anybody wants to purchase these two, let me know in the comments down below or reach out to me on X. I also got Deadpool. That's right. We also got Deadpool. I actually painted these by hand. This is all spray paint, acrylic. And I did it in a pixel style. So it looks pixelated, Kid Arcade. And another Wolverine. This is the brown suit Wolverine. So we got the brown suit and the yellow suit Wolverine. That'll be a good combination right there. Would that be a good combo? Like both Mighties, the brown suit and the yellow suit. That'll be a dope combination. So if anybody is interested in these, I am selling them. They are $275 each. $275 each. If you guys get two of them, I'll give it to you for like maybe $200 each. So you save yourself a lot of money if you buy two. I'll do for $200 each if you buy more than one. But each one is $275. Free shipping within the US of A. That's right. Free shipping within the US of A. And you guys can go over there to my page. Take a look. Take a little stroll. Where we at? Where are we at? Right there. Yeah, we're right there. We got them all. We got Wolverine. We got Batman. We got Steamboat Willie. We got Mickey Mouse. We got Magneto. We got Deadpool. We got Wolverine. It's all on my page. Go and check it out. Repost, comment something, make your boy feel special. If you guys comment on this, it makes me feel really special. I feel like, oh man, my community, I love them. They're so supportive because they like and they commented on the artwork, right? This is some of the artwork that I had on in Las Vegas. So shout outs to you guys, that whoever came out. But that is that commercial. And let's get back into the show. So let's go to Elmon X. Let's go to Elmon X real quick, man. Elmon X is doing it. They're doing it and doing it and doing it well. Have you tried the Elmon X VR? No, I haven't yet. But shout outs to Elmon X, bro. Like they had an amazing drop, and they're dropping the Da Vinci, which is fresh, right? Oh, they reposted. Shout outs to Elmon X, yo. Shout outs to Elmon X. Love it. I love it, bro. I love Elmon X. I should be wearing my shirt more. I actually got an Elmon X t-shirt, which is crazy that Elmon X sent me a t-shirt before VeVe. Come on, VeVe. But VeVe gave me a logo, though, so shout outs to VeVe. That Wolverine is fire. Kryptoni, I appreciate you. Honestly, I am more excited for the Collect chain for 2026. Collect is what is really going to allow all the utility and gamification that people have been asking for the last 5 years. Digital vibes. Vibes. Yes, vibes. Yes, vibes. Vibes. How you doing, Vibes? Can you come on for like 5 minutes, bro? The link is in my page. If you go to my X, you guys can click the link. Anybody that wants to join me, I'll be here for another hour. Please click the link on my X. If you want to come on, please come on. I want to talk to you guys a little bit. Vibes, I want to talk to you, Vibes. Please come on. That Wolverine is fire. I appreciate you. Yo, Vibes, did you see the X-Men painting collection that I got? Yeah, I know the X-Men Mighties. I know. Dr. Strange. What's up, Dr. Strange? I appreciate you. Kryptoni, I need the brown suit, bro. Yo, Kryptoni, hit me up, bro. I'll give it to you for mad cheap, bro. I'll give it to you for mad cheap. You get utility because I got the hat. So Kryptoni, send me a DM on X if you want that brown suit. I'll shoot it to you for a cheap price, bro. I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up for 200 and I'll pretend you bought two. Just because you give so much value to the community. I was gonna wait and tell you this through a DM, but I'm so transparent. I'm just gonna put it out there. Kryptoni, I'll give you the painting for 200 if you wanted the brown suit, and I'll ship it to you tomorrow morning. And that's because you provide so much value to the community. You're one of the biggest supporters in the space, not just of me, because I know you support me, but you support everybody, bro. Like, you're really a genuine person, and I fuck with that, bro. Like, Kryptoni, I love you, bro. Merry Christmas to you, bro. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. And you're like one of the first people or the first person to become a member on the channel. So shout outs to you, bro. Like, I really appreciate you for real. All right. Let's get into Elmon X. Let's go into Elmon X. Yo, shout outs to Elmon X, man. I'm really happy with Elmon. They're really doing it up this year. I mean, they're ending the year off right. I have a few questions, but they're ending the year off right. 7 hours ago. If you're on the beta list for the new platform we have built, This coming week, you'll be emailed. Please make sure it's from support@elmonx.com only. So, yo, if you guys are getting beta access, then make sure it's coming from the support@elmonx.com only. Do not open anything. Do not connect your wallet to anything. Please be cautious. If you guys are a beta tester, that is the email's coming from the right place. Have you tried Elmon X VR? No, I haven't, but I heard it's legendary. MetaQuest. All right, that's the MetaQuest. Sometimes words aren't necessary. Elmon X. They did a drop. And I think this is it right here. The creation of Atom Artist Proof has sold out. Oh, let me look at this is the collection right here. Let me go to it. I should go on to the Elmon X website actually. Oh yeah, so this is the collection that they dropped. They dropped it this week. It's a Da Vinci piece, it's a Sistine Chapel. They dropped a few other pieces along with that as well. I think it was 4 in total, maybe 3 in total. It was 4. So it's these 4, right? And then whoever owns these came out this week. I end up not getting them. They dropped on Thursday, I believe. On Thursday, I was really busy, bro. I was working. I was actually on a job site because I'm painting a mural, which is what I got to do now. I got to go finish it. And then tomorrow I got to be done with it. I'm painting a mural. So on Thursday, I had to be over there at 7 a.m. I thought the drop was at 9 a.m. And I didn't bring my laptop with me. So I was only on my phone and I couldn't purchase the X coins. You can't purchase the X coins from the app. And I was on the run. So I was like, why can't I purchase these? I couldn't purchase the coins. So I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. I was on the road. I travel a lot, bro. I'm always traveling. So I should have bought X coins way before the drop. And by the way, I am going to buy some X coins today just to have them, because it's better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. It's almost like my 38 special. I'd rather have my 38 special and not need it than to need it and not have my 38 special. I'm going to treat my X coins like I treat my 38. All right. That's what I'm going to start doing. So people that have all 4 of those or all 3 of those gets in the whitelist for the Da Vinci statue. Now, yeah, let me look at this. I need to have this. In my life. Is there any post about this? It's probably pinned up on top. There it is. Holders of all 3 of Michelangelo's works, the creation of Adam Original, the Last Judgment, and the Sistine Chapel ceiling will receive an allow list spot for the release of the sculpture David. Snapshot is not taken yet. This collection will include a physical Elmon X sculpture. Oh, shit. This collection will include a physical Elmon X sculpture. I need to get this. Now, do you need the all 4 to get the sculpture? Do you just need the David? There's no Medium article just yet. We are also aware of a validator issue when transferring the NFTs for this collection. We will confirm an update on Monday. So, I mean, I would love to see what the aftermarket looks like for those pieces. I would love to. I just don't. And I'm not going to lie. I am going to lie. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to keep it honest with you guys. I did wake up. Big Bro did call me about the drop. And I couldn't buy the X coins. I just couldn't buy the X coins, bro. I was on the road. I didn't have my laptop. But I was happy that I couldn't get the X coins because I'm trying to save money right now. So at the same time, I was like, you know what? I can't really afford to be spending $100 and $200 on this when I need to get 4 tires for my car. I need to go get 4 tires. It's not for my everyday driver. It's for I'm building a classic car. I've been talking to you guys about this. So I was kind of happy that I couldn't get the X coins. I was like, you know what? If I can't buy the X coins, it wasn't meant to be. So it wasn't meant to be. Having this statue is something that I'm really, really interested in. I'm definitely going for the statue because, I'm all into statues. But shout outs to Elmon X for this. This is going to be an amazing drop. It's not going to be the whole body. It looks like it's just going to be the bust. So I wish it was the whole body, though. Right? I wish it was the whole body. Physical Elmon X sculpture of David. Whoa, let's go. Maybe it's just the bust. It would be cool if it was the whole body, though, but it's not the whole body. But how do you guys feel about that? Let me know in the comments down below. And let me actually go look at a video on this. The statue of David. Let me look at. Let me take a little history. Let me little history lessons. It's only this one's 6 minutes. Let me.
What if the statue of David was a real person?
Yo, look at that. That is beautiful. Gay. Sorry. Gay. Nah, man. Come on, man. Maybe that's why they didn't drop the whole body. It's like, no, we're not gonna drop. It's gonna be FA dick. Who's gonna have the first FA penis like on the blockchain? Will be David's dick. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. Maybe that's why I would have rather have the whole statue gay than to have the bust. I just feel like the whole statue needs to be there. We need the whole statue. We need the whole statue. I think I'd be way more excited if we had the whole statue than just the bust, because then. Oh, both are confirmed from what I saw. Okay. First appearance of a dick. That's great, y'all. I love it. The FA penis on Elmon X. Jacob told me it's the full statue. That's right. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's go back and look at some of that. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, we need the whole statue. We need the actual room too. Oh, damn, look at Shorty. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be good. What the hell is that? Oh, chill, y'all. You need to chill. Oh, nah. Chill. Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, come on, man.
Is this seat still available?
I've seen this. I'm tired of seeing this clip. That is funny.
Spin magic is all.
We're gonna make this thing.
Let me see more of David.
Okay, all right.
That's funny. Oh, my girl right there. Let me see the statue of David. Let me go see what else we find over here, man. We gotta find something. Oh, there you go. What is that though? That's not it. Oh, there's another one outside of that. That's not. Oh, look, they're taking pictures of the dick. That little girl's funny. During World War II, Michelangelo's David was encased in a brick hive, protecting it from bomb damage, and remained unharmed. Okay, that's crazy. It survived bombings, right? They encased it in bricks to protect it. That's wild.
The AI can watch. Michelangelo was crafting his iconic rendition of a youthful David by order of the Florence mayor in 1502. However, when Mayor
1502, bro, that's like almost 500 years old. That's like 400 and 500 years old. That's crazy that statue's been around that long.
Piero Soderini visited, he critiqued the size of the nose, acknowledging Soderini's expertise in
Bro, how you gonna look at that and say the nose is off? That's crazy. That's wild. Hey. Is that Casper?
Michelangelo was crafting his iconic rendition of a youthful David by order of the Florence mayor in 1502. However, when Mayor Piero Soderini visited, he critiqued the size of the nose. Acknowledging Soderini's expertise and patronage, Michelangelo tactfully acted upon his feedback. Observing Michelangelo delicately chisel at David's nose, Soderini witnessed the subtle adjustments. Although Michelangelo didn't actually modify the sculpture, he skillfully feigned alterations. After a while, Michelangelo sought Soderini's opinion, to which the mayor responded, "I like it better. You've made it come alive." Michelangelo was crafting his iconic rendition of a youthful David.
We're going to take a deep dive on this actually when the drop happens. I know I'm not whitelisted, but I'm definitely going for the drop.
Hosting a webinar shouldn't require jumping through hoops with a dozen different tools.
You gotta pay for YouTube. Y'all need
with Wistia.
Wow, it's a big statue. Like, I thought it was life size. That's way bigger than life size. That's like quadruple life size. Like the size of her hand is like, look at that. That's like 8 times as big as her head, 8 times the human. So every 2 months, 1501. That's wild. That's like 420 years. These masterpieces of Renaissance art and draws 1.7 million visitors every day. Wow. 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 It takes her 6 hours to work over the David from head to foot. 6 hours to dust it, and it's done once every 2 months. That's wild. What's the size of that dick? Like that penis is like that big, right? Like if that shit is like, if the head is that big, imagine that dick size. It's like the size of a human. That's wild. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Cool stuff.
Secondo me carrà la tribuna. Di Duccio è un principio ne compiule a quel marmo chiamato David.
It sounds like it's Italian or something. Let me get back to business over here, man. We're on this one, man. Shout out to Elmon X. We're definitely running the numbers up on that. Should I open the VeVe real quick? Every time I open the VeVe, it messes up with my audio. So let's try to open the VeVe real quick. We're going to try to open the VeVe. Let me give away this painting. I'm going to give away this painting in 15 minutes, y'all. We're giving away this painting in 15 minutes. Hopefully my audio doesn't get messed up because it could easily get messed up. Let me go to X. Let me go onto the VeVe's page. And I do got something in the Netflix Master Games episode 11. So they're playing right now. They are playing Virtual Collect. They're playing the video games. That is really cool, actually. 207 views. Okay, episode 1. Let me go on to VeVe. And that is VeVe Digital Collectibles. VeVe Digital Collectibles reposted. Oh, they reposted it. Okay. Did they repost mine? Nah, they ain't gonna repost mine, man. They doing me dirty. Informed 4 hours ago. Ken Masters VeVe exclusive multi-hit Shoryuken and Family Power Unleashed. Okay. Let me see. I just opened up the VeVe, so let me see if it's. Oh, I just opened it. Okay, it's opened. Let me see if I can share the screen real quick. Y'all let me know if the audio messes up. Let me close some windows. Let me close the pinch window. All right, let me see what else is that. The comic book. I think we went through everything. Let me go and check out this VeVe game. Let me see what this VeVe game got going on. We're gonna give away one of those paintings right now. So just give me a second. We're gonna go enjoy the VeVe, see what they got going on over there. Let me share screen. Stop screen. Let me share screen. Let me see if I can share a window. VeVe. Let's run it. All right. I'm sharing the VeVe space, and they said that the game started. Not too sure. And this is the trap room. This is something new right here. I'm gonna go into this space, and I wonder if they're gonna send me an invite to go and take a look at what they got going on over there. So let me let that load up. Let me see if I got. Oh, they haven't sent me an invite. Or they might have. No, they haven't sent me an invite. All right, fair. That's fine. Oh, there's a chat and there's a mail. Oh, okay. All right, let me go inside the VeVe. Let me see what else is going on in the space. Oh yeah, let me share my window. Actually, am I sharing my window? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Oh yeah, it's loading. All right. So let me know if my audio is still good. Is my audio still good? I hope my audio is good. Let me know if my audio is good. If you're listening, let me know if my audio is good. My boy got a micro penis. LOL. He makes David the Giant. These Elmon fine art pieces are a no-brainer, in my opinion. Low edition size 2. When the space catches on, these will all fly. I'm curious to know and find out whether Elmon X would be down to go collect. Because if Elmon X go to collect, we're in business. My boy got a micro penis. LOL. Fallen Ramses 2 is the one I want next. Okay, I don't know what that is. Audio working. Okay, my audio is working. While I'm in the VeVeverse, that's pretty cool actually, because usually it cuts off my audio. Let me see if maybe because I was on for that long, right? Wow. Okay. Let me walk. I feel like I gotta walk. Oh, that's a big ass space, man. Wow, that's a cool looking pyramid though. Wow, Apocalypto. Yo, this is a real pyramid. Is that an entrance? Nah. That is pretty cool though. If there's an entrance to this pyramid. Let me see. Oh wow, okay. Okay, it's a little dark in here. We need some more lighting, but I think it's meant to be dark. Wow, that looks crazy. I wonder how they got all that to like spin around like that. Did they use a collectible for that? I wonder. Okay, let's go into the pyramid and see what we find. You know, the thing about making tunnels is like the camera. Oh, look at that. A little glitch. Okay. It's a little sneak peek. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Let me see what else is going down here. Let me run because I ain't got time today. Oh, it's a generator. Okay, it's a generator. I don't want to fall down. Wow. That is crazy. Like, I wonder how they animate all this stuff and make it light up. Can I walk on there? Oh, I could. I thought I was going to fall to my death, but that's not the case. Wow, what is this? It's almost like I can't see anything. It's too dark in here. I think that's how they wanted it, though. So can I walk through this? What's going on in here? Oh, no, it's a wall. All right, let me run around. The controls on the VeVeverse kind of sucks, man. I'm not going to lie, man. The controls on Spatial are a whole lot better. I wish they could like copy those. Netflix acquired Ready Player Me, which is wild because I mean Netflix is trying to go into the gamification. You'll be able to use those avatars. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let me try to walk around this. This is an awesome space. Not gonna lie to you. All right, let me go into the other side. I mean, it takes forever to get around in here, man. Wow. Oh, it's a little brighter. Did that just get brighter now? Did that just get brighter now? I don't know. Oh, it's a cool space though. I like the floor. I like how it animates like that. Like how does he make that happen like that? How do you make that happen? How do you make that happen? I think that's it. Let me fly now. Let me fly. Let me fly. I believe I can fly. Let me get on top. Wow. Oh, now it's daytime. So is there a cycle of day and night in here? That is cool. Oh, he's trying to build a Sphinx. No way. Oh, he did build it. Okay. Okay. That is really cool. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Hopefully that if we can drop in Elmon X content in here, that's what we're gonna be like. That's what we're gonna be like. Yeah, that's it. Is Elmon X has to go to collect. That'll be crazy. Audio working Kryptoni. Don't forget to DM me. There are more. There are more in this Sphinx. Yes, go under it. Go under what? Go under the Sphinx. And is this computer lagging when I'm moving around, or are you guys watching me move in real time? Whoa. Am I inside the Sphinx now? Oh, there's more under this. Oh, is that it? Oh. Is this like supposed to be underwater? That's crazy. That's wild. So this is where we were at. And how do you go under it? You go under it like this? Wow. Okay. Okay. Yo, how did you get who space is this? I don't even know. Yo, is this Reckless? Yo, Reckless, is this you? Can you come on the under the paw? Can you come onto the channel? Can you come onto the Tang? Can you click the link on my page? There's there's a link. I want to ask some questions. Okay. Anybody that wants to join me, click the link, man. I'll be on here for like another 20 minutes or something. All right, let me see. Under the paw. All right, let me go under the paw. Oh, shit. What is that? How do you get down there, though? You just have to go through the floor? Yo. Let me walk. How did I find... Okay, let me see. Yo, this space is big. I mean, it's taking forever to just walk. Is that Ghost Rider? Yo, that's the Lord of the Underground right there. That looks crazy. Oh, that's Carnage. I was about to say, how the hell did you get a skull? Did you build out that skull? No, that's Carnage. I was about to say that looks so good. That looks so good. Let me fly actually. Let me get a better look at Carnage. That is dope. I like it. That's an evil look. How'd you get the fire though? That's a question I got. How did you get the fire? Oh yeah, you guys are able to see it in real time. Okay, there's no lag. I love it. Reckless, yes. What? Can you come on the channel? Come on. Anybody that wants to come on the channel, come on real quick, man. I want to ask you, man. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to somebody, bro. I've been talking to myself for like 3 hours, bro. Like, nobody wants to talk to themselves. Nobody wants to sit here and talk to themselves. I do, I guess, apparently. So I've been talking to myself for months, years. What's in here? Whoa, how do you get these lights? Like, how do you get the light movement? That is so cool. Like that animation, how do you get that? Is that a collectible? No, that can't be. It's like, how do you get that moving like that? Oh, wait. What is that? This is really cool. It's almost like, this almost looks like hell. Like, is this a DMT trip? All right. Wow, that's really cool. Like, I don't know how you got the lights to move around like that inside there. All right, let's leave this space. I think there's a game going on right now, the 24 hours. I have no idea. Let me see. Old West Comics, Pyramid Studio, The Trap Room, Country Tangs, The Lost Islands. That one. Dino Riders, somebody updated that one. Let me see what's up with the VeVeverse. Yo, guys, if you guys are building in the VeVeverse, send me an invite. The Lost Island, Country Tangs. It's something new. I'm gonna go and check it out real quick, and then we're gonna jump over to the next topic. How's everybody feeling, man? There's a link on his X. Oh, okay. Let me go click the link real quick. Yo, how's everybody feeling, bro? I hope everybody's doing good, man. It is Sunday. I hope you guys are all chilling like some villains. Let me go and see. I'm a little tired. I gotta actually go paint a mural right now, so I gotta go paint a mural. Let me go on his X. Who's X? I went to VeVe's and that's where they had it. So let's go to VeVe real quick. All right, VeVe official. I think they reposted the games on his X. Masteroni Virtual Collect is live. Oh, Masteroni's VeVeverse. Where's the link though? Today, Masteroni. Don't miss out. See you guys. Okay, we're trying to get there. Master Builder Games. Oh, Masteroni's there. I'm trying to look for my boy's page over here. All right, give me a link. The wait is over. My 9th commission, VeVeverse. Why does he have to say my 9th commission? Is he flexing that he's getting paid for these? I wonder how much he's getting these. How much do you think it's worth for somebody to build you a space? Like, how much do you got to pay me to build you a space? Damn. It depends. If if you want me to build you a space, how much would I charge? What would I think? What would be a fair rate? Right? It would just depend on how fast you want it. It would depend on how fast you want it. If you want it like within a week, which is a fair timeline, that means that I got to work on it every day. And if I work on it every day, I got to do at least 4 hours a day, maybe even more. I can literally spend 8 hours a day for a week building a space. So if I'm going to build you a space, I'm going to start off at $1,000, like easy. And that's just for like some basic shit. Like depending on how more complicated you want to get into it, we can do it. But I think that if I was to build somebody a space, I would start off at 1,000 because I love building spaces and I would make it so custom to you. Like I just built my space. Oh yeah, let me look at this actually. Let me go explore on this oh wait, let me look for the link. That's what I need to do. Let me look for the link. I'm replying to, how do you go to the game? How do you click posted by me? So I'm gonna how do you do it? There's no link. There's no link. I don't see a link. All right. There's no link for me to join. So I don't know how to join. Should I DM him? I don't want to DM him. I think they should have. They shouldn't have done anything. I think they should have had a link up here, right? How do you? I'm gonna put right here. I'm gonna comment. All right, somebody's in here. Somebody just came into the space. Let me see. Yo, Bill.
What's up, Bill? What's going on?
Chilling. Actually, your audio kind of sucks, so I'm just gonna close this space. Well, before I close this space, let me show everybody my space, the space that I've been building, just quick, and then I'm gonna close out of VeVeverse because our audio is really fucking up actually. So, I'm gonna get out of this space, Country Tang. Sorry. I'm gonna exit this space. How you feeling, bro?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great as well. You sound crazy low because whenever I open the VeVeverse, for some reason, it shuts down the audio because I think two things are happening at once, so it kind of cancels itself out. So we can still hear you, but it's just really, really low. Let me show everybody the something that I've been building inside the VeVeverse real quick.
Yep.
And then we'll just close this down because it'll just help out with the audio. I've been spending a lot of time. I built this house for myself. If somebody wants to get something built, I know nobody wants to build a space because nobody's really visiting nobody's spaces. So it's like, what's the point of having a space build if people are not using it? But people are using it. Some people are using it. So I've been building a piano.
It's amazing.
Yeah, check this out.
Dang.
And I've been building this piano. Look at all that work, bro.
It looks incredible. You put a lot of time into that.
Yo, I did put a lot of time into that. And somebody just joined us. Cosmic Disarray. What's up, Cosmic?
He said he was in the StreamYard back room. So
no, he's on screen right now. What's up?
Guess
What's
he
up,
figured
Cosmic?
way in.
Oh, he dipped out. He left. In here and guest on StreamYard. All right, well, you don't have to put your camera on, but it'll be the fresh. Oh, he got it. Oh, he's coming in. Okay, so I want to show him this piano, and then I'm out of here. I'm not gonna show you the rest of my house because I was trying to have a house party this week. I might still do it on Wednesday, maybe. But I know it's Christmas Eve and people got shit going on. What's up, Cosmic?
I just popped in to do a giveaway if you wanted to.
What's happening? Can you hear me?
Yo, check out this piano real quick. It's pretty dope, right?
Oh, that bitch is. Sorry. Yeah, that's dope. My bad.
You can say fuck it. You can say whatever the fuck you want, bro.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that bitch looks dope. I was talking about it last time when you first started creating it, that I created one myself, and I was wondering what how many keys you were running with.
62. So the number of keys actually match a real life piano.
I think that's the one I went with too, and then there's what, like 82 or 84.
Yeah, it's like 60s and the 80s. I forgot how many, but I got the exact amount. So, all right, I'm gonna close out of the viewers because that's messing with the audio.
You need some Elmont X statues in there.
Oh, that's what I've been saying.
And then, hi, Bill. I didn't mean to, Good. Relaxing. I'm in the master games with Swampy and them playing that right now. So then I was trying to figure out how to get in here as well on my phone, but
Okay. How's the game? Is everything good over there?
yeah, we're building a Christmas tree from scratch.
That's dope. Wait, VeVe already got Christmas trees though.
Yeah. They wanted every month they do where they pick a thing, a car, building, photo booth, and then you just build it from scratch. He gives you an hour to do it.
Sick. Cool. Oh no way, that's dope. Okay, so Bill Garner, what's up, bro? You say you're gonna give away something? What's going on? Oh no way. Okay, so this is the perfect time to do giveaways. We're gonna do some giveaways right now, guys. And Bill Garner is gonna give away a Black Panther. What is that? A Black Panther Funko Pop.
Yeah, Black Panther Funko Pop.
Whoa. Okay, we're gonna give away. So we're gonna.
We just did a bunch of giveaways on Informant, his show this morning.
Oh,
and then I thought I'd pop in and do one on yours.
Okay, let's get a StreamYard tool and let's think of a hashtag that people gotta use. Or
do hashtag Bill and Zombie.
Bill and Zombie. Okay, but most people are on X. I think we only got like 5 people on YouTube, which is crazy.
That's fine. However they want to do it.
Maybe we should do it on X. How do we do this? There's 197 people on X. Okay. And there's only 13 on YouTube. So we might have to do it on X somehow. So maybe what people can do is they can put something in the comment section.
Okay.
Right? We'll have people comment on the live stream. So go and comment on the live stream. Yep. And then we're gonna go choose a comment by random. Bill Garner.
We're trying to beef up our subscribers on our Bill and Zombie show. If they could subscribe to our channel.
Okay, let's do that. And let's go over to your channel actually to take a closer look. And I'm gonna give away a painting right now, guys. So everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. I'm gonna give away a painting. It's gonna happen. All right, so let's go to your YouTube. I gotta pay for YouTube. All right, so what is it, Bill
and Zombies Metaverse Adventures or something. Let's see.
Bill and Zombie
Metaverse Adventure.
There you go, man.
Oh, we got Vincent Zerzola coming on later today.
Oh, you got Vince? Yo, hopefully he shows up.
Yeah. Did he ghost you or something? Or
nah, he ghosted he ghosted Collectors Gone Digital.
Did he? Oh, dang.
Yeah. I'm just teasing him. But hopefully he shows up. Shit. So you got Vincent Sorsolo on today.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of big interviews. We had David, we had DGC, and we're having Vincent on. So we're pumping out the people.
Okay,
we got to get you on the show soon too.
Yeah, you guys. Let me go look at your lives. It's a live stream, right? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys cut up clips and posted clips or something, or how come I can hear about you guys having David Yu?
Well, David Yu. So we were going back and forth whether he could come on the stream or not. And then we were supposed to schedule it out, and then all of a sudden, I didn't think he was going to come, so we didn't advertise it. Oh. And then he called me while I was live on the show, and he was like, "Hey, the link doesn't work because I canceled the link, right?" And I'm like, "Well, let me send you a link right now." And so it was just kind of like a surprise thing. So we ended up doing a great show. There was like, I think 1,800 people that saw it in total. Wow! And we had 800 live. 850.
Bringing comics into VeVe and artwork.
Did you guys get any spicy answers out of him? Like anything crazy or?
Yeah, let me think. He was talking about all kinds of stuff. I mean, he was laying some alpha down in the stream. It was definitely worth a listen.
Okay. So everybody, you guys.
And what was funny was I was wearing my Nintendo. I got a new Nintendo jacket for Christmas.
Yeah.
Not knowing that David was going to come on the show, and I was just like, "That's not what it's about."
Oh,
Nintendo's not confirmed.
It's all good though, man. Nintendo is gonna be confirmed. We're definitely getting Mario one day.
They got everything. Let's just be honest.
Let's be honest. We're getting Mario, and that is gonna be crazy because I love Mario. Yo, Cosmic, do you like Mario? Okay.
Yeah. That's not bad. Like I said, I'm in the middle of the game and trying to talk to you and mute at the same time.
No, it's all good.
Plus, I don't know, but I'm with Country and we have 9 kids. So, like she told you last time. So,
yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you for being here. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna give away something right now. Everybody, go and follow Bill and Zombies Metaverse Adventure. All right. Wait, Bill and Zombie, you guys talk about the VeVeverse?
We don't touch much on the VeVeverse because neither one of us are in it.
Well, wait, how are you gonna call yourself the Metaverse Adventure, but I ain't even in the Metaverse?
Because we're in Earth 2, a different metaverse.
What is Earth 2? Is it really good, or is it like?
Oh, dude, it's amazing. It's Earth-sized metaverse. He duplicated the Earth and sold off the land. So you can run around. I mean, it's so big.
Really?
Right now there's pre-alpha in there. So there's a lot of guys that are running around testing it out. A few glitches here and there, and then they're going to be dropping buildings. What's cool about it, though, is your land generates the crypto, right? And then the crypto is used as the electricity for all the vehicles, buildings.
Oh, that's crazy.
Anything that you generate. And before the crypto turns into crypto, it's a gas that's called ether. And the ether could then be used to create all the life in the earth.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So it's like it's like a super utility token,
Yeah. Okay.
And you can but it's at a burn rate of like 20% right now. It's incredible. So
wow.
Anyways, we cover that a lot, and we cover Almon X, Eon Rift, a lot of projects. Definitely VeVe, probably the most though.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this giveaway. So how are we gonna do this? Let me go see if anybody commented on the chats.
Yeah. To win, they got to subscribe to our channel.
Okay, so subscribe. You guys be a subscriber to the Bill and Zombies channel.
We're trying to beef them up.
We're trying to beef them up. All right, we're trying to pump on steroids on our boys right now.
Yeah.
And go comment on this live stream right here. All right, whatever you see, the live stream is pinned in my channel. Actually, the live stream is pinned on my channel. So if you guys go to the live stream, go and comment anything. Go and comment any comment. Make sure you guys are following Bill and Zombie, and then we're gonna do the giveaway right now. All right, so before we do that, we're gonna give you guys a couple of minutes to do that. So if you guys want a Black Panther, now do they gotta pay shipping, or you pay the shipping?
No, I'm paying for it all, and they could be anywhere in the world. I'll ship it. I don't care.
Oh shit! See, you're a better man than I am. So you're a way better man than I am.
Yeah, don't feel discouraged if you live in another country. We will send it out to you for Christmas. So.
Oh, okay. And this is a wheel. So I do have a project, my project, the Kid Arcade project.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give away one painting right now to a Kid Arcade holder. And so shout outs to you guys if you guys are a Kid Arcade holder. I don't know which painting I'm going to give away, but I'm just going to grab a random one. Oh, it's not so random. It's gonna be random. No, it's not gonna be random. Should we give away an OG Mighty? Like a Wolverine Mighty would be dope.
Dang.
All right, let's give away a Wolverine.
I just want to see some of your artwork. I still haven't seen it yet.
Wait, you haven't seen my artwork?
No, I've seen your stuff on NFTs, but I want to see like the physical stuff.
Oh, bro, I got a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
And most of it is in storage because I don't have all my paintings here. But I can show you some stuff right now. I mean, I show you with the stuff that I'm giving away.
I mean, you can see the type of stuff I like.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'll next week I should do a show and tell.
Yeah, that would be incredible. Oh, just like David did on. Did you see his the walk around in Vagabond where he was showing the whole freaking store off? It was incredible.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it was on Informant. Last show he did. It was so good.
Damn.
This store is gigantic.
Oh yeah. The Vagabond.
You should definitely do a walk around. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I should do a walk around of my studio too. I think I have a few times, but nobody cares about my space. But all right, let me show you some of the stuff that I've been.
I care. I want to see it.
I am gonna give away. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. Oh, there you go. All right. So what I did, you didn't come to Vegas, right?
No, I got super sick, man. I was sick. I was gonna be there, but I don't know. I came down with something for 2 weeks.
Look at that Cat Bronson I'm building.
That's amazing.
It's so big. All right, so I did some paintings, and we're also gonna take the comments from the chat, Bill and Zombie hashtag. I see it. You guys can use that. So I painted.
We just had video Shane on the show too with London Police. It was really good.
Oh, I gotta see that one.
Yeah, we were talking about you.
That's right. I love London Police. So I did an art show for Las Vegas, and I wanted to do something different. So what I did was I painted a few characters in the style of Mighties that don't exist and will probably never exist, right?
Oh, that's amazing.
The first one that I'm gonna show you is a Batman Mighty.
What?
And these are all originals. I spray painted these, and then I used markers, and then I used acrylic brushes.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I kind of did it in a pixelated style, so that way
Yes,
it looks like a
pixelated is
video game.
amazing. Yes.
So we got Batman Mighty, right?
Okay.
We're also got, what is this? Steamboat Willie
Oh
Mighty.
my gosh, that's so cool.
Steamboat Willie Mighty. All right, Steamboat Willie Mighty. We got Mickey Mouse Mighty.
Love it.
Regular Mickey Mighty.
You just did all these?
Yeah,
So
well,
good.
I did 13 pieces for Vegas. I sold some of them.
Oh,
We got
I love
Venom
that one.
Magneto, right?
Yeah.
If we got Venom, it was supposed to be an X-Men Mighty show, but I ended up doing other characters. Magneto, obviously.
That one's amazing.
Yo, Sven, these are for sale. These are all for sale, guys. I'm doing them for $250 plus $25 shipping, so $275 total free ship within the US. I'm not shipping out the country, so it is what it is.
And then how do people pay?
They could pay Zelle, Cash App, Venmo. I'll probably take Omi. If you guys got Omi, I'll take Omi. I'm not mad at it. We got Deadpool Mighty. Ooh,
That's cool.
shit.
I like that.
Oh, let me see what else. We got Wolverine. Let's go.
Dude, that Wolverine is sick.
And we got Brown Suit Wolverine, which is the one that I think we're going to give away today. All right, we got Brown Suit Wolverine. We're going to give this away right now to
You're going to give away one of those.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if I have them, well, for my project, the Kid Arcade project, I was giving away a lot of art every month, and I kind of haven't done it in like more than a year. I kind of fell off the project. I kind of rugged everything.
So are you just continuing to make those, or what is your thoughts on
They're
that?
sold out.
You're not going to do any more of them?
No, they've been sold out for like 3 years.
No, I mean the paintings that you're just showing off just now.
Oh, I mean, I only did the collection for Vegas.
Okay.
But for next year, I got something in the works. But I do a lot of artwork. I do a lot of watercolors. I could do more, but as of right now,
the Ghostbusters one would be super sick. And like, if I love it, I'm sending you the $275 right now.
I mean,
like
you
that's
can
how much I
commission
like
me. You can commission, and actually, I said it earlier. I don't know you were on here. I do. If you get more than one, they're $200 a piece. So like, if anybody's listening out there, and if you guys want a Mighty, let's say all 4 characters of the Ghostbusters plus a Slimer, a crazy collection like that, I can probably do that for I'll give a good discount. So
my issue is that would just take up too much space of where I wanted to be able to put it.
That part,
because there's 4 of them next to each other,
That part.
But we'll talk.
Yeah,
You're gonna make me something. I have to have a Kid Arcade art piece.
Yeah.
I'm not a Batman guy, and I'm not too much of an X-Men guy, but like I'm gonna have to have one like that.
Well, so it's fine. I'll make you whatever you want, bro. And it sucks that you're not an X-Men guy. It really disappoints
The
me.
Wolverine's really cool. I like the other Wolverine better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought the brown suit was kind of legit.
Let me see the other one real quick. That one's cool.
Oh, but this one's a 90s version, so it's more recognizable, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's amazing.
Right, well, I'm gonna give away the brown suit Wolverine right now to a Kid Arcade holder. So let me go and choose one.
And how does that work? Is that part of your NFT program?
That's part of my NFT project. Yeah. So this character
I've
right
been
here.
seeing these on people's.
Yeah. So if they're displaying it, they have that one. These are all one of ones.
Okay.
And I got a bunch of different characters.
I'm gonna have to get one of these. This is cool.
Yeah, I don't have any more. You're just gonna have to buy them from people. I know Adam, Tim has maybe a few of them. Some people got a stack these.
Shane's probably got some, right?
Who?
Video Shane?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh,
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he does. He does. But anyhow, it's just a bunch of this is my project. So I'm gonna give one away right now.
This is for only those holders, right?
Only for those holders, y'all. Okay. So and if the user doesn't reach out to me, if I don't recognize the user and they're gonna reach out to me within a few days, I'll give away the painting again next week to somebody else. All right.
Awesome.
So I'm spinning the wheel.
And how many holders do you have of those? How many people?
300.
300?
238.
Number 238.
Mint number 238. That's right. Congratulations to you. Let me see if I can find that user.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a name, right?
Yeah, 230. You'll see right here. You see the names on the right.
Oh, that's cool.
Nano has one. 254. DDS, Alley Boy, Poppy. So there's a lot of people that hold these D.
Yeah.
VeVe vibes. I've had this project for a long time though. So, and what was it?
Okay.
Number 38.
I'm just learning about you, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know.
238. Let me see if I can find 238 in here. We did burn some of these, so some of the numbers don't exist.
Okay.
And then OpenSea has changed a lot, so
Yeah.
I don't feel like they're showing all the holders in here, you know, because it says 197 items, but there's not 197 names in here. So
Yeah, there's hardly nowhere near that, right?
yeah, so I don't know what's up with OpenSea. To 238 Kid Arcade holder 238, where you at? We need you in the building. We need you in the building. If you are number 238, reach out to me, and you're gonna get your painting, right? And obviously we'll verify it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so shout outs to whoever won that. So let's give away yours.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Oh, there's a version 2. Let me see if it's in there. I actually was planning on making more of these, but I feel like I gotta at least run the next year just by giving away, rewarding these people before I make.
Oh, that's
them.
amazing. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's an incredible gift.
So look, we got more in here. We got Ghost Rider, Kid Arcade, and that one's animated.
That one's really cool.
Yeah.
Now,
so,
what did these sell for when you first dropped them?
they all go for $50. They all go for $50. So that's like the base price.
And they sold out.
Yeah, they sold out. Every time I put them out, they sell out. Very fortunate. I don't know if that's the same thing now because the NFT market kind of slowed down. I don't know if people are really into, like, you know, but when we released these, it was like, you know, 3-4 years ago, it was a lot of people really active and were selling out. I'm pretty sure if I do put out, I'll put out a set of 5. So that's how I like, for example, when I released the Ghost Rider, I released a set of 5 Ghost Riders. 2 are not animated, 3 are animated. They're all different. This one's holding a chain. I animate these by hand actually. The background changes. You know, I'll probably bring these up. I'll probably bring these back. So like like that. Oh, no, Chombo Fett has this, the Boba Fett. So I do customs too. So he actually ordered this customs and I can have Boba Fett. So I made him a few. Yeah, so people commission me to do stuff and I'll do it for them.
Yeah, that's great. We have to do something.
Oh shit! I wasn't even showing you this page. So that's the Boba Fett version.
Oh, there's the Boba Fett. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, so they even have those. You commission those ones?
Yeah, I commissioned these. Yeah. And I can add to the collection.
That's awesome.
But the thing is that I don't do more than 300, so I got to go back and burn some, or somebody has to burn some to create new ones. We haven't gotten.
What about a Ghostbusters one?
I haven't done Ghostbusters. We haven't done a Ghostbusters one yet.
Okay, make me a Ghostbusters one, and what do they sell? What's the price on that?
It's all 50. They're all 50.
Okay, so count me in. I'll send you the funds, and then just burn one out so I can be part of Kid Arcade's club.
Yeah, you can be part of the Kid Arcade's club. So number 238, man, if you're out there, reach out to us and we're gonna give you. I'm gonna send you a painting, free shipping. So don't even.
But I'm gonna want a physical painting too, though.
Yeah, you need a physical painting. All right, so how do we do this? How many do you want to read off the names in the chats, and then I can type them into a wheel so that way I don't have to switch pages?
Sure. In the YouTube or
wheel of yes on YouTube.
Okay.
If you could read them off for me, and I'll start typing them in here.
Well, I see Kryptoni's in there.
All right, Kryptoni.
We got DDS 3165.
DDS.
We got Bruin, BRUIN 8883.
Bruin 88. Yeah, Bruin 88.
We got Tucson Collectibles.
Tucson Collectibles.
We got Sven, SVEND.
Yo, guys, comment right now. Bill and Zombie.
We got Reckless.
Reckless.
We got J Kill XRP.
J Kill XRP. Shout out to J Kill, man. Yo, I'm happy to see everybody in here, man. Happy to see everybody in.
Doctor Strange.
J Kill. Doctor Strange.
Collectors Gone Digital.
See, oh, whoa, let's go. Doc. Collectors Gone.
We got VeVe Butcher.
I can't believe Mark Zerzulo or whatever his name is. I can't believe he tries. Oh, Vincent Zerzulo. I can't believe he flaked on you twice. That is wild. I'm not gonna
Who did he do that to?
Collectors Gone Digital.
Oh, did he?
I mean, I don't think he did it on purpose, but flicking
Yeah.
on somebody twice is crazy. Like once it's like, oh, bro, my bad, I fell asleep. Fuck it. Twice? Come on.
That's why I was salty. Like when David came on, I was like, man, I wanted to promote that, and then it came out of nowhere, you know. And I'm like, it is what it was, though. And I think that and Ronnie Light.
Oh, Ronnie Lido. Okay.
Yeah, Ronnie Lido. That's all I see in YouTube.
All right, cool.
And I don't know about X.
All right, let me go on X real quick since I got X pulled up. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do it all at once. So thank you for reading those off. And on X, you got Kryptoni. Man, you guys suck, bro. Come on, bro.
Kryptoni
Come on,
just won
bro.
something earlier.
Huh?
Said Kryptoni won something from me earlier. I'm sending to him smart work.
Fuck it, yo. Send them twice. All right. Hopefully Kryptoni. No, I'm just playing. I'm
he's
just playing. Hopefully it's even. It's even. I was just kidding, but I love Kryptoni, so hopefully he wins.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody wins. Somebody's gonna win.
Yes.
All right, so let's spin this wheel, man. We got everybody's name in the building: Kryptoni, DDS, Bruin, Tucson, Sven, Reckless, J Kill, Dr. Strange, CGD, Collector's Gone, Josh, VeVe Butcher, and Ronnie Lido. Guys, we're gonna spin the wheel right now. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win this? Spin that wheel. This is throwbacks right here. Tucson.
Okay, there we go.
Congratulations to Tucson.
Congrats.
You are the winner of.
And just make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel.
And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. So do you guys go live every week? Well, what's your schedule like? What do you guys do?
Once or twice a week, mainly once, I think, but we've been pumping them out more. So usually like a Tuesday, Wednesday ish. But some of our guys are in other countries, so we've been having to do different times, you know, like on the weekends, and because you're trying to fill in their schedules.
Yeah, that's what's
like we did one. What was it? So we had the London Police on at like 3 p.m. because it was like 9:30 their time. And I think that was Friday night.
Oh wow!
So Friday during the day, actually.
Okay. All right.
So we don't have a set schedule. We just do it when we want.
You guys don't, and you guys go on by yourselves if you feel up to it, or like you guys share the channel like that to where it's like, okay, man, we're gonna.
If we have someone big on that we think is, you know, worth like putting out there that we know that people are gonna want to see, we try to do a day or two in advance. But otherwise, we'll just go live and just send out, you know, the link.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, I'm looking at now. I see the whole list. This is the official list right here, and this seems a little bit more right.
Okay.
So
and Tucson, DM me on Twitter.
Yeah, Tucson, DM him on Twitter so you can get your stuff. Yo, shout outs to Atem. He owns 17 Kid Arcades, bro.
Wow.
G Money owns 9. D1 and Only has 4. Raven owns 3. Nah, that's more than 3. She owns like 5. Alley Boy California Comics, he has a bunch too, man. Damn, wow, you guys are back. And JP Trees has 4. Doctor Strange has 4. Oh, look at Doctor Strange. It's actually him. So I did I do people in the community. I got my collectibles. Doctor Strange,
cool.
He's a smoker. Obviously, he's Doctor Strange. He's from New York. The only thing I couldn't make is the skull black because Doctor Strange is black. But fuck it, bro. Like that's Doctor Strange. Everybody's skeleton is white, so that's what's the beauty of it.
Yeah, his skin's just not on there.
Yeah. So shout out to Doctor Strange. He has a custom one. And all right. So look, my collectibles with the Grogu.
Dang, my collectibles hat.
Yeah,
That's cool.
he got his personalized one. And yeah, man, so much fun. All right, so
that's cool.
I think it's time for me to get out of here, bro. I appreciate you for coming on the channel. Is there anything else you want to let us know? Oh, you got a show tonight.
Got a show tonight, 7 p.m. EST. I'm gonna have Vincent Zurzel on, and we're gonna be doing more giveaways.
That's right, man. More giveaways, and maybe, and I promise, guys, I'm gonna do more of these Kid Arcades, more utility. I know I've been falling off. I'm gonna start putting these out into the universe. Maybe I could give away one in your channel. You know.
Great.
I'm gonna. I just saw that I own a bunch of these, so I can. Hey, I actually have some Christmas ones. Maybe I should give one away right now. Let me see if I own one of these. If I own one of these right now, I'm gonna shoot it over to somebody in the chats. All you guys gotta do is type in the chats Bill. All right, type in the chats Bill, BILL. If you want a Kid Arcade, I'm gonna give one away right now to somebody in the chats. So let me see if I can do this quick. Holders, Kid Arcade. I own these right here. No items found. Okay, so I don't own any. Never mind. I can't do it. I knew I didn't own any. That's why I was wondering, like, why does it show OpenSea is fucking up, y'all? I don't know what's wrong with OpenSea.
Huh.
But like, I
So
know
for
I
me to
don't.
get a custom one, I'd have to get one off someone else and then have you do it. Is that what we're
No,
thinking?
if you want a custom one, so what I did is, all right, so it's long story short, I
Mhm.
created the collection, and OpenSea, I don't control the blockchain, so they made it to where I couldn't add to that collection anymore. So then I did a version 2 Kid Arcade, which is the exact same thing. I just had to
Mhm.
start a new collection. And
Yeah.
what I was doing is I was merging them. I was merging them from one blockchain to another.
Okay.
So during that process, the ones that I owned, I burned. So that way the holders, there was more scarce. There was less in
Yeah.
circulation. So I think
I
I
get
ended up burning like maybe 20 pieces. So I do have 20 available slots. If I was to create a custom one, then you'll still get
Cool.
a 300 mint. But I would have to go in there and start cross-referencing to see which ones I burned. I wrote everything down. So it's a
Mhm.
process. That's why I haven't done it. But yeah, if you want one, I'll make you one, and I'll include it into the set. But
Cool. Yeah, I want one.
yeah, hit me up on a DM and we'll talk about it for sure. Are you
I
in the
will.
US, right?
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
Cleveland.
Oh,
Cleveland.
so then you could zell it to me or cash at me, and I'll make it in a few days.
I got
And
money
maybe
sitting on my cash app right now.
maybe I'll do a Ghostbusters drop. Like I'll do the Marshmallow Man Kid Arcade. I'll do a Slimer. I'll do 5, and then I'll make your custom one along. So then, because I drop a set of 5. So
Okay.
I'll do maybe
Cool.
one of the Ghostbusters zoos. But man, I appreciate you, Bill. Good luck today, and hopefully he doesn't
Yo.
flake. Hopefully he
That's
doesn't
right.
flake.
Yeah. All right, man. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you. Yo, Cosmic, this is Ray. What's up, Cosmic? Where you at, bro?
What's happening? What's happening?
Bro, yo, are you having fun, bro? Are you having fun?
Yeah, definitely.
I like that you're on the live stream while you're playing in the viewers. This is so cool. This
Hey, I mean, I'm usually always in the Discord, streaming there, and on VeVeverse.
That's right, man. Maybe we can have you on next week also. And then while you're doing your thing, maybe you could just join us. So if I ever want to talk to somebody, I can just pull you in at any moment, and you're like there. This is so cool.
Yeah. I was down. I was down last week, but I was having complications with my phone.
Okay.
That's why I wasn't able to join when you asked me last week. And then I wanted to join this week so I could tell you. You asked how did I get that moving and stuff like that.
Yes.
If you invite Swampy or Master Ronnie into your room and have them put down their textures, then you'll be able to have them. So what I specifically did was make a room specifically for textures. And then I try to invite everybody that was able to be a part of the beta that has the imagings to just drop them in that room. And then from there, I duplicate that room. So any new room I start out with all the assets that they already dropped in the room.
Oh, no way. Okay. So they're not available to everybody. They're just they got them.
Yeah, whoever was like a
tester.
beta tester. Yep. They were able to bring their own files into the verse. So now they're not able to share those the regular way, but they figured out a way that if they just dropped them into there and then you duplicate the space, then you'll have all of the assets they have.
So dope. Okay. Well, man, I appreciate you, man. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Shout out to your wife. Shout out to your kids. I hope you guys have a good one and enjoy the rest of your day, bro. I appreciate you.
Hey, I'll see you next weekend if you invite me. And Merry Christmas, man. Hopefully you have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Christmas to you too, and Happy New Year's to you too, man. God bless, man. God bless.
God bless. Have a good one.
You too. Guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Mint number 238. If you got Kid Arcade 238, Kid Arcade 238, hit me up. I'm gonna send you your painting. If anybody wants to buy one, they're $250 plus $25 of shipping, and they're all originals, all day, every day. You know how we do it, man. I appreciate everybody for joining us. I am gonna go and get my day started, and I hope everybody has a good one, man. I love y'all. Talk to y'all. Oh wait, the outro didn't play. Please like and subscribe.